Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
Wasabi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Stone's Live Poker with Justin and Justin.
Oh, Justin squared. It's going to be a good one.
Two Justins for the price of one.
Free 99.
I feel like they've gotten very lucky these past 2 days.
Dude, back-to-back dueling Justins, back-to-back nights. Guys, it really doesn't get any better. I mean, Christmas is coming up, so maybe a little better.
It's
but other
kind of
than
like
that,
it's kind of like a Christmas present.
I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
I see that.
About these Justins.
Hashtag
Straight
even.
up.
Sorry, not sorry. So I found out a little tidbit, something that you might be interested in. Why did Michael Longcar ditch Justin Kelly on last night's broadcast? Because he was supposed to be in here with
Hey, you know, and I grilled him about it. I was like, dude, what do you think you were busy or something? He's like, well, I was kind of busy taking down the anti-up tournament.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
How much?
They did a 5-way chop for 46K each. And
That's
then,
a lot of Ks.
That's a lot of Ks. And we love lots of Ks. And then they played it out, and of course, Longcar took it down.
Well, of course.
And he won it 2 years ago, so he's just taking a year off, then he comes back. So next year, somebody else can win it, and then the year after that, Longcar's back. So
one day, I'm gonna win a tournament.
one day, but until then, you're gonna direct the tournament.
That's right. I feel like if I could direct them and play them at the same time, I would have a much better shot at winning.
I bet you could.
I need a ruling on this table. My ruling is Justin wins.
Justin's always
That
wins.
would be the rule. Justin wins.
doesn't even
you
have
would
cards.
benefit.
Just push the pot.
You would
to him.
benefit too.
Yeah.
Justin always wins.
I like this. I like this idea.
So I was reading an article about how like video games put these like little Easter eggs in little things that you can find. You're a video game player.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So we've created a little Easter egg for our Stones Live viewers here. Ooh. I know. This is exciting. Okay, look. It's kind of like a time warp. You watch yesterday's stream, Justin and Justin sitting in the same spot.
Uh-oh.
And then when we're done streaming today, you can watch today's stream back to back, and it'll appear as if though we never left.
Whoa, mind-blowing. These are the magical things that we do.
So we have a couple of quick things that we need to cover with you guys before we get to tonight's game. By the way, tonight's game looks like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I walked in and looked at the lineup. I'm like, ooh, this should be fun.
5-5 no limit. So the one thing that I have to say that is pretty standard about the lower limit games is they tend to play a little crazier. Without those 5-10 blinds, 10-25 blinds, players aren't afraid to mix it up, splash some chips around, make a crazy raise.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to make it so that you can't pay your rent or your mortgage.
Yeah, and you know, and looking at these players too, you know, just a quick glance, it's funny because all of these players are, you know, this isn't necessarily like a super high limit game for them, right? Which is why you get some more of that action. You get these players who are used to these 5-10s or occasionally play these 10-25s. You get them in a 5-5, they're, like you said, they're a little bit more loose, they're hanging out, you know, Peter hasn't even had a salad yet, so, you know, it's good times.
We should do an over-under on when Peter gets a salad.
We should,
tonight.
we should, before or after the first hour and a half. I don't know what his eating schedule is.
Awesome, so a couple quick announcements. Coming up in December, we have a couple of changes. First of all, the Veronica and Friends game will not be on the third Wednesday, it'll be on the second Wednesday. That is December 14th, I believe. December 14th, right?
Yes.
Help me out here. December 14th, the second Wednesday of the month, Veronica and Friends. And also, because the last Sunday of the month, our 40K tournament, it falls on the 25th. Which is Christmas Day. We're moving it a week early and having it on December 18th, Sunday, December 18th.
I still think you should do the 40K guaranteed. Let all 10 of us on Christmas take it
You'd be
down.
here for sure. There's absolutely no doubt about it.
10 players sit down, what, 4K each chop? Let's do it.
I would chop it right there.
Right
Boom.
there. Done.
Easy. Hey, okay, I guess we should head down to the table and introduce these players. We have a pretty fun lineup for you tonight. Not everyone's here yet. I think Peter from seat 2 is off ordering his salad. Real quick, we want to take a moment and just say hello and thank you for everyone being there in the chat room early. Our early adopters, our favorite guys, we appreciate you being here. As you can see, the picture's up there already. That's Raymond in seat 1. I don't know much about Raymond yet. You?
I do not either, but it looks like his picture there has a hat that says casino on it, so this is not his first time at a card table,
No,
I'm assuming.
actually, if you see the picture kind of closer up, it's actually like one from last night, like him sitting at a table.
Nice.
So yeah, over there in seat 2, off ordering his salad for the evening. He's a regular to the stream. You know him, you love him. He's here, he's ready to entertain with some crazy bets, raises, check raises,
classic
folds,
Peter.
Eat a salad, and then go back into business. That's Peter K.
Peter's got like the award. He's doomed to be salad guy.
Probably been on more Stones live streams than any other player.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah.
Seat 3 is Cory. He's kind of new to the stream. He's been on quite a few times though, pretty recently. That's Cory, ready to rock and roll. I don't think that picture's Cory though.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if that is Cory.
But that's okay. We'll get lots of shots of him as we go through the night.
And then seat 4 is becoming a bit of a stream regular.
Yes.
We've seen him, I think, I've personally seen him on the last couple, like 3 or 4 streams actually, that I've done, and he's been on here just crushing it, grinding it out.
Another regular in seat 5. A guy, don't convince this guy for being a super tight player because this guy has gears. He'll mix it up.
Lots of gears.
He'll make crazy plays. That's Jeff S. We always love to have Jeff on the stream.
Mr. Sardell, welcome to the game.
Right next to him in seat number 6, Michael C. Becoming another
exactly
common face on the stream.
Exactly, and I believe he has the Mercedes to match his hat.
That's right.
So that's how he pays for it. Is this lovely 5-5?
A lot of regs. It's mostly regs tonight in the game. All right, over there in seat 7, you'll recognize him as well from some previous shows. That's Bo. Bo has an impressive game.
Yeah.
He mixes it up. He's got some gears. He'll do some
Fearless.
check raises. Is he the one that did the double check raise?
Ooh, I do. I don't know if that was him, but I do love a good double check raise.
I know TD will pull that off.
So intense. A double check raise is just on a whole nother level.
One of my favorite players on the stream, and I know I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but I really love having Reggie on the stream. I love the way that he's able to mix it up, the presence that he brings to the table.
And he's always rocking the same outfit. Like, you know it's Reggie. Reggie came to play, man. He's got his hat on. He's got
Bulls.
Yeah, that's it.
Doubles.
Dude. He's rocking it. Duh, Bears.
Yeah. Bears? Okay, whatever.
Doubles.
And then right over there in seat number 9, does anybody need a doctor? Because that is Dr. Kelly G with the award for the best selfie.
Complete with
best
Snapchat selfie face. Done.
Awesome. So we are just about a minute and a half away from starting off our first hand here, and so until then, Justin Kelly's going to tap dance.
It would not be pretty. It's true. It would not be. But it's funny, TankX87 says, Jamie Fold pre-gold. That's right. We saw a lot of that from seat 6 there last time. Then remember, because with his hat and when his face is down, he had this very Jamie Goldish look.
Who did?
Right here in seat 6.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah.
Also, so we had some issues with the graphics last time he was on, and we learned it was because of his special Mercedes key.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Interfering with the RFID sensors. So no Mercedes keys on the table today. Although Mercedes is a cool car, I would show it off too. But
if you have like an old crappy Honda, though, you can definitely throw those keys on the table because that one.
Yeah, they won't do crap. They won't do crap. Tank X, Suited Aces, Sly Cry, Nightbot, Master C, Pill Birkins, all in the chat room.
No giving shout outs to Nightbot.
No, Nightbot's my hero.
Nightbot's your friend. Nightbot, you my only friend.
One of them. Well, my only true friend. All right, so we got our first hand shaken up here, and it is time to see who is going to go home a big winner and who's going to go home a big whiner.
Oh, boop. I was actually going to wear. Oh, we'll save that shirt for another time. It's true. We got a fresh shirt.
You got a winner and whiner shirt?
Kind of. We'll see.
Nice. All right, there's your chip counts up there. Raymond and Bo sitting on over 1,500. And everyone else trying to get up to that level. This is a 200 to 1,000 buy-in game, but once it gets going, whatever the biggest stack is, any player can come up to that amount.
Table stakes after that to the flop. Looks like Jack 9-4 is going to peel off here. Bunch of rainbow. Raymond pairs up with his 4 here. Reggie spikes that 9. And that's going to put Reggie out in front for this hand.
Reggie's my horse tonight.
Nice. So it looks like it's checked around to Kelly, and the cutoff is going to fire. She bet 60.
So even though Reggie hits middle pair here, he's not comfortable enough with it to bet. Kelly's bet with ace high will take it down. Now this is pretty typical. The beginning of the game, everything's kind of fresh, everything's new. The players aren't comfortable yet. They're kind of getting their footing. So you're going to see some very ABC basic play to start. And then as we get about 30, 40 minutes in, you'll see these players kind of open up. And we definitely have some characters on the table tonight that are capable of playing some poker.
For sure. Deja Vu, what's going on? Welcome.
All right, Bo looks like he's going to open up this pot for about 40, maybe 30. Raise to 40. All right, go with my first intuition.
Raise to 40. I'm thinking, are we doing a 5-5 with a live 10 straddle maybe?
Are they doing the straddle?
I don't know. Well, Michael came in there for 10. Well, actually, no, because it would be on a Jeff.
Would have been Jason, yeah. Oh, yeah, because Peter's gone, yeah. Looks like well, maybe it was live.
Boom, Jeff's checking out.
Maybe they're doing a round of straddles. That'd be great. The live straddle always encourages a little action. You know what else encourages action? Wine.
Wine.
Yeah.
Wine.
Need some wine on the table.
Always strong.
It could be Wine Wednesdays on Mondays. That's fine.
Wine Mondays. Doesn't
We'll allow it.
Quite have the same ring to it, but, you know, it'll work.
I think it's Margarita Mondays.
Either way, as long as there's alcohol involved and poker chips, then it's going to be a good night.
Just patch it in right here.
Do it. Straight IV. All right, Bo's going to come in right off the bat here. King 10 suited. Looks like he's going to make it 20, 25, something like that.
King 10 suited is a really fun hand to play. Now, Reggie's behind him with pocket 3. He's going to try and set mine here for 25. And there, Peter. I just saw Peter come back into seat 2.
7-7 jack here on the flop.
No one with a 7 or a jack, but I believe I saw 2 clubs out there, and Jason does have a club draw. Let's see if it's worth it.
Michael does have a jack. He was under the gun here with jack deuce.
Oh, he did. He did have a jack, yep. Master C's at home rocking the theater mode. He's got us up on the big screen.
Oh, yeah.
So sorry about earlier when we were in the big picture frame. That had to be horrifying on the big screen.
Actually, he came up. We were live size. He came up and he was just hanging out with us. He felt like he was here.
He put his arm around the TV. He's like, hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah.
All right, we got a deuce on the turn. It helps no one. Michael looks like he bets it out with his jack. He's going to do a little show. He had 3 pair, high go hand,
ship
jacks,
it down,
7s, and deuces.
Call that the Canadian boat.
It's a Canadian boat.
Canadian boat.
You better be nice to Canada.
Dude, they're fine.
You might want to go there soon.
Canada's fine. They're fine.
I hear they're taking American refugees right now.
Oh, it's like that? It's like that? I hear it's harder to get in. Once Trump got elected, they're like, I don't even know if we can let you in now. Canada's like, well, now we're going to build a wall.
Make us pay for it.
Damn it. Brutal. So it looks like Dr. Kelly, I think, added on a stack there, stack of green, so she's sitting pretty now. She's back up around 8 and some change.
Tank X wants the poker to be in the little window and for us to be in the big picture.
That's the way it damn well should be.
We were going to do that today, but the makeup person didn't show up. I don't want to see this without makeup.
That's true, guys. This just doesn't happen naturally.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of work.
All right, action over to Jeff. So Kelly G here with ace-jack does make it 25 to go. Peter makes the call. Over to Jeff, who's also going to make the call with some fun 5-deuce connectors. Deuce 4 queen on the flop.
Peter gets the best of it, catching his queen. No real significant draws for anyone at this point except for Bo, who could hit a 5 to make a straight, but that is probably just a 4-outer, assuming one hasn't been folded.
Yeah, and Jeff's got a 5 in his hand, so I think he may have drawn a little thin on these 5s. So Peter bets out his 90. Jeff's going to get out of the way. Bo's going to get out of the way as well, and so is Kelly.
Yeah, it's a good bet just to take it down. With that flop, his cards, you don't really want to see any cards after that because the turn, it can't be good.
No, no matter what it is, it's
nothing but bad.
It's not going to improve your hand, period. Even if it's a king, it'll be a diamond, and you're going to hate life. Just don't do it.
Oh, Rick and Barstow, it's not going to happen, buddy. Keep dreaming.
Oh, man. Details on the current shirt, bro. Sorry, not sorry, man. Straight up.
It's his dating motto.
That's it. Just let him know. Sorry, I'm not sorry, guys. Not happening. Not up in here. So over to Jeff here on the button. He's going to come along, Jack 6 suited. Cory had made it 40. Jeff flats on the button for 40. Reggie gets out of the way, and Peter's going to make the call. So Queen 5-5 here on the flop. Everybody misses. Ace 8 versus Ace 9 high.
And Ace 8 and Ace 9 so likely to chop in this scenario, as there are a lot of cards that are just going to counterfeit this board and make the Ace the best card. Ace 9 is currently out in the lead, just slightly though.
So Cory's going to fire at 100 here.
Yeah, easy enough. Easy game.
Winner, winner.
Best hand wins, that's pretty rare.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's take a look at these stacks here. Big stack of 1.9K all the way down to Kelly G with 230 that we know has actually been increased. She added on, so she's actually back around 800. So I put the smallest stack maybe around 500.
Yeah.
Which is still pretty fat. I mean, 100 bigs.
Yeah, and
you know, we'll
Raymond is the current chip leader.
Yeah.
See, I like that. I can say that in the booth with you and I don't get judged.
Why? About chip leader? Oh,
Yeah.
cash game? Chip leader, cash game. What's the big deal? Sure.
Oh,
I mean,
Jake judges me.
you're leading it. Well, everybody judges you. I mean, I don't want to say anything, but
Jake judges me with his eyes, though.
hippie lettuce. We call that the devil's lettuce. All right, and Cory's going to make it 20 to go here with King 10. And quick
Jason
call.
doesn't even think.
No,
Boom.
quick call from Jason.
Almost beat him in.
Almost beats him to the pod there. Looks like Michael's getting.
Wow,
up
Reggie
there.
with ace queen could either call and try and see a flop out of position here, or could even take an aggressive line.
He said, no, let's do it.
Let's see what he gets. Threes flop a set, and
Ooh,
now
this could be
Reggie's in
dangerous.
trouble.
This could be dangerous here. So you got top pair, pretty monster kicker for Reggie against bottom set. Generally speaking, on a fairly dry board like this, I mean, there's a little bit of bottom end straight draw potential, but for the most part, there's no flush draw. This could get a little hairy, kind of figuring out where you're at. Just probably going to see a raise here from Reggie.
Good luck, Reggie. I got my fingers crossed for you.
Yeah, so Reggie obviously checked over to Jeff, who bet, and Reggie's just going to flat here. Little does he know he's saving himself cash. Ooh, wait, we got a raise? Oh, wow, there it is. There it is. Raised to 255 from our lovely set of threes here, Jason.
Now, this is a no-brainer for Jeff, who led out this pot for 55.
Oops.
But when it gets back around to Reggie, we're going to see a decision to be made here. Reggie flops top pair, second best kicker. There's no flush draws. He can't think he's playing against deuce four. Pretty much going to have to put Jason on pocket threes or fives in order to get away from this on the flop. Reggie's in really bad shape here. You think he can get away?
You know, it's weird. Reggie basically has to decide right now, is Jason just making a stab at the pot, or does he really have a monster? I mean, that's pretty much what Reggie's debating on right now. The problem is I don't see any sort of card that can peel off that's going to improve Reggie's hand other than like a queen.
Well, he's got to go runner to win here.
Well, yeah, but just in general, just in his own head, it's not like he's got like a pair and a possible straight draw, or a pair and a possible flush draw, or runner flush. I mean, he's really only drawing to an ace or a queen. And hell, if the guy has ace 5, ace 3, then he might almost be damn near drawing dead. Nice.
Reggie correctly gets away from it.
Reggie. Nice
Great
one.
lay down there with ace queen flopping top and second top.
Yeah, that was a pretty. Jake Ron, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. I agree with you. That's pretty sick to be able to get away there. And yeah, that's, you know, There's not a lot of players see that ace queen, ace king, and they bink an ace, and they're basically just shoving in stacks.
I would have lost all my money there.
Yeah, they don't even care. Yeah.
Invite me to your home game.
Boom, done.
I did notice I get invited to a lot of home games.
Nice, and there's a reason for that.
You used to always invite me to them.
Well, you know what? I've noticed I've actually, people have stopped inviting me to a lot of home games because I run them over.
Well, that's a good sign.
Well, you know, it's those smaller games where it's like, oh yeah, it's only a $40 buy-in, it's like 25, 50-cent blinds, and then you're like,
stuck 1,000.
You're like, I stacked out 300 and I never got invited back. And it's a 25-cent, 50-cent game.
I'm really impressed with Reggie's laydown. You know, every time he plays, I like him a little more.
I think had the raise not been as large, I mean, because that was a relatively dry board. It wasn't the safest board because of some straight potential, but at the end of the day, I would have liked to have seen a smaller raise or maybe just a flat and let Reggie fire out.
Reggie gets a little redemption on this flop. Trip floors with the best kicker.
Trip floors?
And trip floors. I was thinking about what I would probably do.
The floor, man. Hit the floor.
Trip on the floor. Oh, and Peter also catches a 4 with a jack kicker. He's in trouble here.
Danger, danger.
Only a bet of 20 from Bo and call from both of the trip 4s.
So Reggie, your first to act, he's going to check out with the best hand. And then both best hands are checking.
Wow.
Around to Bo. Bo's going to check as well.
Checks around.
Pretty much brick there. Nothing to really be afraid of. I don't think anybody's calling this with a 6-7. Nobody's calling this with an ace deuce, deuce 6. So Reggie's going to fire out 55, a little value here. It's going to be interesting to see what Peter does.
I think Peter's just going to call. Peter's not happy with this board. He's not happy with this kicker.
I don't see, Peter's not the type of player who gets overly aggressive there and raises. He's just going to play it safe and flat, and that's going to save him money for sure.
Yeah, that's a good call. Reggie's going to take this one down. Trip 4s, ace kicker is good. And Reggie gets a little bit of that money back that he lost on that setup on the last hand.
Exactly. You know, and there's nothing the worse than I think we've all been in this spot where you lose a big hand, you get way stacked down. You got like $100 left in front of you, $80 left in front of you, like damn, right? And the very next hand you pick up like kings or aces.
Yeah.
And you're like, crap, I'm so angry right now.
It's nice when you can play it off like you're on tilt.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you're right. No, that is the that's definitely the winner. That's the icing on that cake. Peter's gonna call and be upset that he threw away his salad money. No croutons.
He still hasn't ordered a salad. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Okay, over under before. I'm gonna say he's gonna do it before 8:30 p.m. So he'll do it in the next hour and some change.
So you take an under on 8:30?
Yep.
That's too easy.
What? He's gonna order it after that?
I think by 8 o'clock.
Now I want to look over there and get a sneak preview of if he has a salad.
I didn't even do that. If you're gonna cheat.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Nine deuce jack here on the flop. Checked out this flop. We got 2 club draws here, Cory and Michael. Cory with the nut flush draw. Michael not going anywhere with top pair and a flush draw. So we could see some fireworks here.
This is a really interesting hand with Cory with the better flush draw, but Michael hits a jack and a flush draw. He's got to be really happy with this hand right now.
Those pairs and flush draws are just so magical, and they just sucker you in. I mean, the second you flop something like that, you're like, I'm not going anywhere. And
but the sad thing is, he's going to be really happy if he hits it.
Yeah.
And little does he know, making his hand is going to be the worst thing that could happen to him.
T. Burke, what's going on, buddy? Svenovici, what's up? So, looks like Michael raised to 60 now, and we got a 3-bet back at Cory to 180. And taking a look there, it's 120 to call. That's just under half of Michael's stack here.
I cannot believe Cory 3-bet at this point. It's a very aggressive play.
It's ship it time. It's ship it time.
Oh yeah, Michael's he's committed. It's just like you were saying. You get that hand and it's gold. You got a pair. You got a big flush draw, and the thing is at this point with Michael's chips, what does he have? 500.
Yeah.
Cory already put in 100. Cory put in like 250. It's
look at this
hard.
queen on the turn. He doesn't even bink the flush. And you know what? I mean, It sucks, but you can't even be too mad about that. I mean, at the end of the day, that he wasn't going anywhere, you weren't going anywhere.
He got it in best, he had a great hand, and it's just, that's poker. Sometimes it happens like that.
Yeah, Master C says, let this be a lesson and not overvalue top pair and a marginal flush draw. I mean, you know what? Even though that is a lesson, I think I'm still going to overvalue it. So thank you for your, your kind words.
Lesson went in one ear and right out the other.
I will burn myself on the toaster multiple times.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Wrecked. I love it. Wrecked. Get wrecked, mate. What, mate?
Looks like Michael left his card there, so he's just probably going to reload. We'll see him back in just a moment.
He's going to visit the bulletproof vault that's installed inside his Mercedes to get more cash.
I was just thinking he could go to the ATM.
No. But a bulletproof vault inside a Mercedes sounds so much more enticing and exotic.
I like the ATM when I'm in the casino. It's the only machine I win at.
And when you don't win at that, it's a really bad day.
That's a bad day.
It's a bad day. Speaking of not winning at that, congratulations, big shout out to whoever decided to steal my credit card and go shopping over the Black Friday weekend.
What'd I get?
Very nice.
What'd they get?
Solid. They went to a couple electronic stores and they definitely tried to ring up a couple $500 whacks. I don't think they got any of it. Doesn't really matter to me, but
somebody got my card and they used it at a Foot Locker in Chicago.
Whatever, dude. We know it was really just you.
I've never been to Chicago.
Lies.
I have been to Foot Locker though.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
They still have Foot Lockers?
You're like, yeah, somebody stole my card and they went to the strip club and they spent all this money. I'm like, bro, that was just you and you were blackout drunk.
How dare they do that?
We know how that goes. We know how that goes. Yeah, no, so it's funny, and I totally forgot about that. So, they basically just text you with the fraud things, like, hey, did you just spend $600 at some random electronics store and like wherever it was, Illinois? And I'm like, no. And so then I went to go buy breakfast this morning. I handed him my card, and he gives it this like look of horror on his face and turns it around. He's like, it says decline. And I'm like, oh yeah, and I just take the card and I bend it in half and I throw it behind me. I'm like, I forgot, somebody stole that shit. Here's another card.
I always wanted to do this when I was still waiting tables, to have someone's card decline and do the thing like in the movie, sir, your card's declined, and cut it in front of them.
Yeah.
But I was always afraid I would just get punched in the face.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff. I know, yeah. What? And then you make a mistake and it actually is fine card. You're like, oops.
Oh, no, that was the other table.
Yeah, T. Burke apparently was the one who hacked my card. So yeah, you enjoy that new computer, bud.
I knew someone was going to take credit for it.
Took my credit card.
All right, looks like we have some action shaping up in this hand. Queen 8, King Jack, and Ace 3 all going to the flop. Oh, just Queen 8 and Ace 3 actually. And Queen 8 will snap that 8 up.
Queen 8 connects here to jump out in the lead. Moosh23, thanks for joining us. First timer, right on. Click that heart and subscribe, man. We are live with you every Monday and Wednesday evening here for 3-hour chunks of cash game festivities.
Also, if you click the heart and follow us, we let Justin keep his eye.
Oh my God, why? You're the most dangerous person to do commentary with because I feel like I'm going to get shanked, like prison shanked every time.
Just, fly straight and narrow. You'll be okay.
I will never fly straight and narrow. I live in this area they call the gray area. Thank you. All right, so Jack on the turn here, board pairs it up. $300 in the pot, doesn't improve anybody's hand. Jason's still way ahead here. And some sizable bets here for this kind of random board and lack of hands. Jason fires out 150 with Queen 8 here. Under the gun. Now it's on Raymond on the button here with air. Floated on the flop. And Raymond's going to get away. I mean, it was either that or get real crafty and start making moves.
That's a good one.
The worst.
Can always rely on Rick and Barstow.
The worst. Fantastic. So we know that Kelly added on here. So our shortest stack I think is around $700, and that's Jeff S. That is not exactly a small stack in a 5-5 game. So pretty healthy stacks going on. Coming soon to a theater near you. Will Justin lose an eye? Tune in.
What's your favorite movie that's coming up right now? Like, what's the one you're most excited to see?
Is there a My Little Pony movie coming out?
You're not keeping up?
No.
I know everyone's stoked about the new Star Wars.
The new Star Wars, yeah. the Rogue One or whatever, right? Yeah, that actually looks pretty dope. Pretty dope, because it's a spin-off, right? So it's kind of a spin-off of one of the originals, and I know that people are always weary when they hear like spin-off, like, oh god, you're just leeching a cash cow, beating a dead horse. But then you saw the previews that they released and you're like, wow, it looks pretty slick, yeah. Eventually, I think the new Guardians of the Galaxy should be slick.
Okay.
I think, obviously, I'm fond of Deadpool 2 coming out next year.
Yes.
Just
very
saying,
excited for
just
that.
Saying.
I did commentary with Deadpool about a month ago.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
It was pretty tight.
I'm so jealous. Is he a cool guy?
He's all right.
Yeah, he's
cusses
all right.
a lot.
Yeah, I bet. I sure as shit bet.
So Michael still hasn't come back, but he's got his mini Tabasco in his player's card there, so we should expect him any minute.
Real quick to respond to Sly Cry, he said, talking about go down to your local casino if Kevin Hart comes into town to do a show. That is very true, actually. I have seen multiple Snapchats of like Dan Bilzerian and stuff playing poker with Kevin Hart. He's an avid poker player.
I love Kevin Hart.
Yeah. He's definitely funny. He's grown on me. At first, when he first came on the scene, I wasn't a huge fan, and then definitely a fan now.
It's like a midget, though.
Definitely a fan now. Yeah.
I mean, an LP.
But
he's an LP.
God. No, but he's funny, man. You put him next to some tall guys, though. It is fun to watch. Look at this flop for Cory. What a monster.
Crushing. No one really with much to go here. If Reggie can get a cheap card and hit a 6, that's about all that can happen.
6 would be some brutalness here.
Do you feel like you have enough room today? Because you were complaining yesterday that I was all up in your business.
I think we're good. Well, I mean, you were all up in my business, but we're good now.
I mean, Tuckman said that's what you like. I was trying to make you
Dude, straight up, with Tuckman, like by the end of the stream, I'm basically over here, and I'm like, hi guys.
This is perfect. That's perfect.
It's good. Hi.
Stay over there.
Hi friends. I was like, dude, you can just tell me I smell, man. I thought it was good. I felt like one of those Share Unshow commercials. I wasn't sure.
I'm gonna grab my there.
Can you grab your name?
There. See. Just rest your hands on top of your name.
I can't. This is difficult. This is mirrored.
You got
difficult.
it. You got it. All right, now cross them over.
This looks weird. Okay, I quit. So we got a bet at 55 here. Yeah. Relatively small little value we bet from Cory here. Yeah, and if 6 is gone, you know. Oh, Bo's gonna. I don't know. Yeah, Bo's gonna come along here with 6-7.
There's not much more left for Bo now. He is drawing dead, and even if he doesn't know he's drawing dead, he has to look at this board and know without a diamond, without a flush draw, I'll just shut my mouth because he bet.
Yeah, exactly. So Cory checks over to Bo, and Bo's not afraid to get. I mean, you saw Bo earlier already with the ace 3 floating around.
Bo doesn't know. I thought the saying was Bo knows.
Bo knows.
But Bo doesn't know that Cory turned a full house. Holy crap.
Bojangles.
Only losing to pocket aces right now, and they're not out there.
Super great when you have the nut or second nut and you have players betting into you. That just feels fantastic.
There's Michael coming back with a wad of cash. I guess he did have a vault in the Mercedes.
I'm telling you, man, it actually comes with the Mercedes. That's why they're so expensive. You don't pay all that for the car. Because you get the vault filled with cash.
You're watching too many Jason Statham movies.
Hey, Jason Statham movies are awesome.
They are pretty awesome.
Who doesn't want to be the transporter? Relax yourself.
Just the first one.
678, what's going on, buddy? Welcome.
678 in the chat room.
Oh, look at he makes quads with a pair of aces as a kicker, because why not? Now, the funny thing about this is that's going to actually make it less likely in Bo's mind for Cory to have actually had the 10 originally.
Yeah, but Bo has nothing to go with.
No, exactly. I mean, Bo's completely firing air at this point, and I can't see Cory checking this over. He's not going to do a missed opportunity. He's going to fire 100, and Bo's going to run for the hills.
It's a good bet. 470, fires 100. If Bo had anything here, it would be hard for him not to call. But because he has nothing, I think it's pretty easy for him to get away. He's not going to put $100 in with 7 high.
No.
It doesn't matter what value he's getting at this point.
No, the only thing you can hope is that you bet weird and hope he spazzes out into some weird, like, raise, I'm going to bluff you type scenario, but that's not going to happen.
A pretty good pot for Cory there. Almost $500 pot he's scooping up. Not bad for ace 10.
God, the 10 on the river for quads totally murders your action, right?
Yeah, but it just kept getting better.
I already had this hand cinched. Like, why? Just give him something. Give him like a 6 or 7.
He flops trip 10s, turns a full house, rivers quads.
Life's rough, dude. You know, somebody's got to do it.
That'd be perfect for like a multi-way family pot.
That'd be perfect for a giant tournament. I'm gonna go win a giant tournament.
Is there one out there? You're looking out there.
I want to be like Michael Longcar. I want to be like Mike.
Everyone wants to be like Mike.
I want to be like Mike.
I saw him in here tonight, and I was like, hey, now that you won $46,000, you can finally afford pants without holes in them.
Wow. You don't normally have to pay more for the pants with holes.
Oh, is that true?
It is. It is. It's true.
It's a weird
fashion thing. It's a weird fashion thing. During 1993, what's going on?
Does that work the same with suits? Because I have a suit with a hole in it. Can I sell it for more?
Yeah. I believe you can.
Right on. I'm on it.
So Nikki B says, did anybody else screen show Bo plus 270 in that hand? Did it show Bo was plus 270 in that hand? I don't know. Keep an eye on these fishy, crazy graphics over here. So we've got a raise to 20 by Bo under the gun here. And Reggie's going to make the call with Jack 7. Peter's going to come along as well with Ace Queen. And Michael, you look at it, you made him replace his chip holder that was his Mercedes keys with a tiny Tabasco bottle now.
I like the Tabasco bottle because it's like a little emergency douse of Tabasco.
Now, are you guys ready for some action? Because it's going to happen here. Ace, Queen, 9. No. We got top 2 for Peter and top bottom for Cory.
Where's the 4 for Bo?
Here comes more fireworks. I know, 4 in the turn. we are just suckers for punishment here.
We want to see blood.
Tank X87. Oh, I'm still waiting for Jenkos to come back. Remember Jenko jeans? They were like extra ridiculously baggy. You could fit like 2 or 3 people in a pair of Jenko jeans. Yes, I own.
Hammer pants?
Yes, I own. So might as well be. They were pretty much picture hammer pants, but like denim jeans. yeah, they were bad.
God, it feels so good to be out of the fashion loop.
It's good.
All right, Bo's letting his pocket 4s go, and we're around to Reggie with nothing. Not sure why he's thinking.
So,
get out of there, Reg.
So we got a bet from Peter here with top 2 and a raise by Cory with top bottom here to 110. Now if you're Peter, I believe that's an all-in.
Looked like an all-in to me.
That's an all-in or a get these chips away from me.
And now Cory's got a big decision. 2 pair versus 2 pair. Cory's got the worst of it. He's played it aggressively here on the flop, and Peter's gone ahead and pushed over the top of him. Very, very difficult to put Peter on Ace Queen here.
Yeah, that's rough. I mean, and so if you're Cory here, you're like, man, do you really have Ace Queen? Do you have pocket 9s? I mean, I have a 9. Do you really have that? Chuckalo pants. I do love our chat. Two-Faced Man 69, what's going on? Welcome.
Maybe he didn't go all in. Maybe he was just saying pull the bets in.
Okay, and he's just thinking about it.
I think he just raised. It looks like he's putting a raise out.
Because that's pretty strong if you're just like, all of it, please.
It looks like it's 85 more for Peter to call. I'm not sure what he's done here. Let's wait and see if we can catch up here. Maybe that's Peter's raise.
Yeah, or maybe he raised 140 on top of what was already, because it was raised to 110. Maybe he made it 250 total, making it 140 on top. Could be something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So guys, if you're just joining us, the red chips are $5, the green chips are 25s, and the blues are dollar chips.
That's American currency for our international viewers.
That is USD. Oh, and he sure did, and we're gonna get a call here to the turn. Hoping for random total break. Yeah, 3 bet to 245, exactly what it was.
All right, we're caught up now.
And we called here. So on the turn 5, which is super Brick City, and especially the fact that it's an under, I think we're gonna see the rest of it get in here, and we sure do. Peter's gonna jam it. And we got an instant call by Cory.
Call in.
He is looking for that 1-9 and 1-9 only. Ooh,
oh, so
8.
close.
Close
so
enough.
Close. Ace Queen gonna take this one down. Sly Cry, I feel you. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, God, the split screen would have been perfect for this one. See, try and figure out by the look of their face what they're contemplating. So I wonder there.
Yeah, and and our chat is pretty on point, man. A lot of our chat too, I watch them. Wicked Slickerino, what's going on? I've watched them come in and pick up tells, and it's funny because I've watched them mention a tell in the chat, and then I'll keep an extra eye out for it, and they're totally right.
Good thing you have that extra eye right now.
Yeah, they're like everything. God, you son of a. No, but I'm like, and it's like, dude, every time he's strong, he does this, blah 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 blah, and yeah, he goes to town. ID on 17, what is going on?
He says he didn't like any of those bets.
I didn't like him either.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like anything about it. But we're not making them.
Peter's scooping a huge pot. Pocketable says the split screen has the night off. No, we don't give the split screen the night off. That's funny though.
The split screen's always working. It's a dirty bird.
I like how every piece of animation, every bot like develops its own personality.
Oh my god, it's so. Sometimes we get our bots like fighting each other in the chat. I'm like, could you guys just get a room? Take it somewhere else.
For a while, Nightbot and Daybot were actually dating. We had to break that up though. It's a conflict of interest.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Opposites attract, clearly.
And don't forget Xanax bot.
God. Welcome to Stones Live, where you can just come in and chat with the bots. The rest is just for fun. All right, looks like we got a raise here by Dr. Kelly to 30. It's going to get around there. It's going to get called, I believe, by Cory. And Jason's going to make the call as well for 30. So, and Reggie's coming along as well. Looks like we're going to have some fun little action in this pot.
678 says that he would have a book worth of notes on these players. These players are giving up a lot of information.
Dude, 678, you need to come back, buddy.
That's what
always
I'm saying.
Good times here. Yeah.
Why aren't you here? It's like printing money.
Well, you know he's baller because I mean I got kicked out of the booth that night. They're like, hey, we're gonna have this like really cool guy here who's like not you, and I'm like, okay, have fun, guys. Bye, bye, friends. So to the flop here, 2-5-3, couple of spades, whiff city for everybody, but not a bad flop for Kelly here with an overpair. She's gonna bet 70 and take advantage of this flop. And Reggie here with a gut shot.
Yeah, it's a lot to call for a gutter.
It's a lot, you know. And the only thing that's like semi-weird appetizing about it is that he knows if he hits it, that he's got the super crazy end of it, but nobody else is gonna have it. So it's not like he's even gonna get paid. So
Sly Cry says Kelly G raises after scratching her elbow. That's her tell.
Right arm and elbow laughing. I feel like if they do this, you know, and they do this whole thing, I'm like, they either raising or they just told me to steal third base. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, to answer your question there in the chat room, even though you probably already know and you're just trying to mess with Xanax bot, we're live. 100%. Alive and live.
I think so.
We're totally
live.
Last
time I checked, wait, I do have a pulse.
When I say something, it's coming to you at the same time. Now, the game, on the other hand, is 25 minutes in the past. We're seeing it for the first time just like you. So we can respond to you live in the chat, but that game is 25 minutes old.
The only sometimes fun hints we get is when they start yelling, going crazy over there. We know that in about 20 minutes, it's probably going to be a good river.
Yeah. And still, I have yet to see a jackpot on this table. I'm waiting for that.
I'm so waiting for that. You know, the one time we actually hit it, it's going to be like on the last Saturday of the month, or last Sunday of the month tournament. And I'm going to be so bummed because it doesn't play in a tournament. I'm going to be like, God, son of a loud noises. So we got Peter here, +2. He's going to raise it up to 30 bucks with King Queen suited. Coming around, everybody folds over to Reggie. Reggie from the big is going to make the call with Ace-9. Even though we just saw Ace-9 go down in flames. King 4-9 here, couple of clubs. Reggie does connect with his 9, but Peter's got the best of it here with a king.
Anything can still happen at this point, but Reggie is a powerhouse in the percentages.
I love it. I love that. Suited Ace says last week he was at the table. Somebody wanted to see a smartwatch, so it turns on the heart monitor. I love it. Get involved in a big pot with him, and you just look at your phone. The heart monitor is just like.
Reggie calls, and that river doesn't help him at all.
Does complete a possible flush draw though if somebody was on clubs. Puck66 says he was in the Bay Area this weekend and was surprised that there was a cash game where the max buy-in wasn't 100 bigs. You know, I got to imagine that some clubs, maybe clubs who get a little less action than other clubs possibly, kind of limit the buy-in to limit the players losing their entire bankroll too quick, because obviously they're going to make their money on the drop. So they want to keep players there longer, as opposed to, hey, I brought 1,000, I bought it for 1,000, I got stacked, so I'm gone.
We don't do that here, though.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Hey, that's Puck from the real world.
Hey, what? Hey! Oh God, that's such a dated reference, but I do remember Puck.
That's my.
Was that like the first season, like San Francisco or whatever? Second season.
See, I love that I can bring up Puck from the real world, and you actually have a conversation. When I brought it up with Jake, He judged me.
Of course he judged you. I mean, I've judged you too, but I'm still gonna have a conversation about it. Look, even when this random girl walking by judges you.
Damn,
Classic.
shake it.
Classic. She's taken now, relax.
What? By who?
I don't know her name.
Who took her? You remember when Puck spit on that girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
We were talking about that in the chat room. He said that she deserved it.
Wow. I mean, honestly, it was so long ago, I don't even remember at this point. I'm like, but she probably did.
It just sounds about right.
I had a guy I went to high school with who was on one of the seasons of The Real World. It was interesting.
Really? Which one?
Oh God, where were they? I don't remember. He wasn't like huge on the show, but he was on there for a while, and then he actually went and visited. I had another buddy who was on The Real World, and he went and visited him. Because you know you can have friends come in, you know, like, hey, let's create some drama. Why do you invite some of your jackass friends? Like, so he totally flew in there and hung out for a minute. Good times.
Man, I have some friends that would be perfect for that.
I'm there. I'm ready. Just send me the ticket, and I'm in.
How do you know I was talking about you?
You know you're talking about me. You shut your dirty mouth. All right, so going to this board here, small little pot. Was at 35. Cory bets the pot here with pocket eights. 3, 10, 6 on the board. $35 bet. Michael here with top pair is going to make the call. And everybody else checking out. Oh, Peter's got a salad! Boom! Ship it!
What?
Nailed it before 8:30. Crushed it. Peter's got a salad. I feel like I just hit the bad beat. Killed it. Look at that.
What kind of salad is it? Can we see it?
Doesn't matter what. Now we double or nothing on the salad. It's got to be the balsamic chicken. Double or nothing.
Let's see if we get Bob to zoom in on the salad. Bob, can we zoom in on Peter's salad?
I love it. I'm glad that the chat room supports me in my prop bet that Peter got a salad. Yes. Nailed it.
Oh my God. I was thinking before 8. I think I was even closer than you.
No, you weren't.
Oh, that looks like a good salad.
I love it. So, like, what'd you do tonight? Well, we commentated on some poker, and we had some prop bets on some salads. And they're like, I'm sorry, what? Did you just say prop bet on a salad?
Here's the thing: is Peter's game is not predictable, but his food order very much is. Okay.
Are you ready? The salad to rule them all. Fantastic. You're entitled to your wrong opinion. God, it's just, honestly, guys, again, shout out to the chat. I don't think this thing would be the same if we didn't have our chat here hanging with us. This booth is pretty small, but I feel like we're all crammed in here. And I'm not even being claustrophobic. But even if I put the time delay on the prop bet, dude, I'm still 20 minutes out. I said before 8:30. No, I'm way good.
No, of course, it's the time we're seeing it.
Well,
because we don't know what's going on the table.
It's true, it's true. But even then, I win it either way because it's still before 8:30, even if you had 20 minutes to now.
Hey, the real Puck just joined the chat room. Welcome. It's Puck from the real world.
Are you kidding? Oh my God.
Now we have something to figure out. Is it Puck 66 or Puck from the real world?
I love it. You know what? Even if it's not actually Puck from the real world, I totally respect that somebody took the time to go create an account and come in here and nail it.
Oh, that's awesome, guys. Welcome to the chat room. Puck from the real world. We appreciate having you here. And Da Phantom, salad and salmon as always. Is it always salmon?
I don't know. Is it?
The salmon is good here.
God, I haven't been making a read on Peter's salads. I pretty much just end it when he has a salad. I'm like, nailed it. Does Peter know we always needle him about salad? Like everybody if anybody were to walk, any one of these people who watches this were to see Peter in public, be like, hey, you're the salad guy. Hey. Like what? Hilarious. Hilarious.
We do have good salads here.
All right, so it looks like Michael's going to make the call here with King Jack. Reggie's going to limp along here, as is Kelly. A couple of King Jacks. Looks like most of the Kings are busy right now. So that means we'll probably see the one King on the flop.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dude, look at that.
Or Michael could flop the joint.
And so does Kelly, but Kelly's free rolling, the only player with a spade here if it goes running spades. So I think we're probably going to end up seeing some all-in fun, but if a spade peels on the turn, watch out world, Kelly could just totally... If Kelly goes runner to outscoop Michael on this pot, I think it's safe to say that Michael is not going to rebuy again. Michael will be done for the evening.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah.
All right, so we got King Jack, Kelly with the only possible free roll. Don't respond to that. Oh, and it's a spade.
Of course it is, and it pairs the board so nasty.
God.
Now, because it pairs the board, you know, you could be a little bit afraid of both potential, ace 10, queen 10. There wasn't any pre-flop raising, so I wouldn't be afraid of aces or queens.
Michael cannot be happy with that turn.
No, and so watch this, if another spade peels, oh no. Oh, God,
no.
Guys, we're seeing this live for the first time. Just because I make crap up and it actually happens doesn't mean
this is pretty
that we've
gross.
seen this before, but of course it happens because that's poker, baby, right there. And that's brutal. And the thing is, if they would have got it all in before this, it would have been a way we could beat. But now, actually, Michael can get away. He's got a little bit of fold value here.
How, though?
What do you mean, how? There's 4 spades out there. She could have ace deuce with a deuce of spades.
Boom. Oh, we put some chips in there. And then you could tell he's not happy about it.
So what's Kelly gonna do? She's just gonna flat call here. Oh, she jams it all in. She's like, I'm totally good. I was good. Cheese and rice. I was good all the way. Look at her just looking and nodding.
Did he call?
I don't know. I don't think so. No. He folded. He laid it down and he looked at it. It was like, you have a spade, right?
Great fold by Michael.
Yeah.
A really, really horrible spot for him.
God, and this is one of those spots where, I mean, obviously you don't know this, but this is one of those spots where getting over aggressive with your hand, like on the flop, I mean, raise, re-raise, jam it all in, I snap call, like would have just totally got you paid.
Yeah, playing it.
And it would have sent him back to the Mercedes in a quickness.
Playing a little more conservative on that one definitely saved him a few $100s.
Nice. Even the 8-ball says poker's not rigged, unfortunately.
Only all 9 poker's rigged.
8-ball is the 8-ball rigged. Oh my God.
And you notice 8-ball did not respond to that.
Yeah, exactly. 8-ball took the 5th, plead the 5th on that one. No response. I love it.
Rough river card for Michael.
You know, the sick part is Michael actually got away from that hand about as cheap as one could get away.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, maybe he checks the river and he calls a small bet by Kelly, but her bet would have been bigger than he fired out anyway, so it didn't even matter at that point.
It's always painful to flop the nut and have it get worse on the turn and worser on the river. Yes, I said worser on purpose,
yeah, no,
okay?
That's cool.
But it's even worse when you get beat by the exact same hand that runner free rolls you. That's the worstest.
The worstest, the most worstest. What is this? So looks like to the flop here, 7-8-4, couple of diamonds. Raymond flops top pair here. And Peter flops open-ended with a couple of overs, so he's not necessarily going to go anywhere either. Possible flush draw potential here. Looks like we got a bet of 35 here by Raymond with top pair. And because it was all the way checked around to him too, you know, that could just be construed as, okay, he's just a position button style bet here. Oh, and Peter is getting out. Peter says, I'm more interested in this salad. Not here for this. Don't want any part of this. Peter the salad guy joins us in the chat.
Good job, Peter the salad guy. Keeping it 100. We appreciate that.
All the way 100. Now check this out. So Reggie does make the call with King 10, couple of overs, and spikes top pair on the turn.
Wow.
Would have also been a pretty solid turn for Peter. That would have given him top pair open-ended. But again, back to the salad.
Yeah, who's got time to play poker when you got a yummy salmon salad?
This is the delicious vinaigrette dressing on this. I'm not going anywhere. Into the river, 6 of diamonds would have given Peter that straight, but also completes a possible flush draw. Reggie with the best hand here with a pair of 10s.
Wasn't that old fairy tale? It was Peter Salad Eater, right?
I believe it was Pumpkin Eater.
Oh, was it Pumpkin?
But you know, we don't want to judge here. We don't want to. I don't know what like weird nursery rhymes you grew up with, man. Your mom might be in the chat.
We made up our own. We made up our own.
I can tell. You just tried to.
I had an imaginary friend named Fred. He was awesome. He used to...
that was a movie. It's called Drop Dead Fred. Stop trying to make crap up that's real.
Was I describing a movie?
God.
I thought I was describing my life.
She's wearing no underpants. Come on, you remember that. I mean, I do. Good talk.
Is that the one with the dead guy and they take him skiing?
No, that's Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh,
You're the worst. You're the worst.
It's probably true. The worstest.
The worstest is. Random.org. God bless our
Sally
chat.
Pie. Oh my God, I hope he's a follower.
Yeah, guys, seriously, even if you're creating fun fake accounts, make sure you click that heart. We can use all the subscriptions so we can get.
What's happening tonight?
Oh man, Peter the salad tosser. What's going on?
Oh my God! It does not say that. Stop.
I'm just kidding. It's Tone Look. Just saying hi to Tone Look. Thank you. Is Justin K good at poker? Well, that could be either of us. We're gonna go with yes. Is the answer.
You could say yes or no, and you'd be right.
It's true. One of us is, and one of us is not.
All right, flop it out. Couple diamonds, an ace, a 4, a 7, and 7 deuce. The worst hand connecting in the best way. Jack still misses everyone. It looks like it did check around. Jeff unknowingly sitting there with the best hand, and still, even with the ace out there, 7 deuce is golden.
I love the reactions with the emoji. 7-2 in the lead. What?
But isn't that the worst hand?
What? Fantastic. Thanks for joining us, guys. Again, if it's your first time tuning in, I know we have a couple first timers in here. Make sure you click that heart, subscribe.
It's my first time.
Yeah, exactly. We know. We could tell, bud. So at the end of the day, we are here with you every Monday and Wednesday evening for 3-hour chunks. That's 7 p.m. specific standard time, I believe, is what we have coined the term.
He said chunks.
Yep, it's true. Chunks. Chunks. Give me the truffle shuffle. Kiggs07, welcome to the chat.
Really?
Good luck with that. Let me know how that works out for you. That's a bold strategy.
No need to follow.
We'll follow you. So action going around here. We're waiting over to Jeff Sardell with the real hand in the big blind here. And we finally got a pop on the button. Looks like raised to 35 with 69 here.
Little does he know the big blind sitting there with ace king.
You got Big Lick versus Big Slick going to the flop. 2-3-10 here, couple of hearts. Ace King still out in front. I believe Jeff checked over to Cory here. And Cory is going, the original aggressor here is going to take another betting line. Looks like he's going to fire 35 into 85. And Jeff's no slouch. He kind of sniffs out that continuation bet. He's going to peel one more. And check this out. 8 of hearts peels off, giving Jeff and Cory both a flush draw. Obviously, Jeff with the nut flush draw.
I'm surprised at Cory being so aggressive here with his hand. I mean, pretty much he's got nothing to work with but a bluff.
Can we do that? Can we bring that back? Or no? So Cory bets 100. He private messaged me.
Oh, I see. No.
Roger.
So there's a 10.
10 peels on the river. No help to anybody here. Jeff, ironically enough, still with the best hand here. $355 pot with air. Jeff with the check mark. I want to see the line Jeff takes here. I think did he check already over to Cory?
The crazy thing is Cory's been aggressive through this whole hand, so he actually could take this down with a bet here. If he makes it enough, it's going to be difficult for Jeff to call. 140 may not be enough, or 150. They're asking in the chat room if Jeff is good enough to pick up on that, and we're about to see right here if he is.
I'll be honest with you guys, I've seen Jeff make some pretty elaborate calls before. I mean, it's not an easy spot here.
Puck says 250 would win it, and I have to agree. I think a 250 bet would be a no-brainer laydown for Jeff. But 150, he's actually getting a pretty decent price to call into a $500 pot.
Yeah, and you gotta love those calls with ace high too. I mean, they feel good when they pan out right. And I'll tell you, there's only there's a limited amount of players who can make the call with ace high, and Jeff's one of those players, so I wouldn't be surprised. And he does make the call with ace high. What a beast! I love it. I love it. And that's got to feel good too. And that's how you know it's a good call. When the other player, you don't even have to show your ace. Oh, and he shows it anyways. He says, I showed that I called you with ace high. Brutal, my friend. Brutal indeed.
Nice call by Jeff. Very
Great call
impressive.
by Jeff. Great call. And this is not the first time we've seen him do that. Jeff is not the type to hero call off either. Jeff is pretty good at making reads. Jeff is also really good at having a pretty solid sense of where he's at in the hand, kind of what players' ranges are. And the reason he took that time there, we've seen him take time even when he actually had a really good hand. And I talked to him about it after the stream once, and he said that pretty much when it comes down to the river, even if he thinks he's ahead, even if he almost knows he's going to call and not fold, he sits there and he replays the action in his head, just like our action tracker in the upper left corner.
Yeah.
He sits there and he's like, okay, boom, how'd it work out? Pre-flop, check, bet, re-raise, 3-bet, boom, 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 boom. He goes all the way down the pole.
I really think Cory
like,
could have won that though.
For more if he bet more?
I think if he was betting heavier on each street and then he jams the river, I think Cory could take it down.
Yeah.
But we'll never know.
Yeah.
It is what it is now. Nightbot with the spelling error and the chat's all over it, of course.
Mail.
Everyone wants a little malware.
Classic malware warning, guys. Watch out for that malware.
All right, four-way action to this flop. Michael and Reggie both hitting top pair. Michael with the best kicker. Jason catches a little piece of it, and Jeff should not be getting mixed up too much more into this hand.
That is funny.
We're here to entertain, guys. There it is, 9 on the turn. Still no improvement to Reggie, except he does pick up a potential straight draw. Hitting an 8 would be good for him. 8 or a 7. Reggie bets and takes it down, though, it looks like. Wow, I'm kind of shocked at that. But good bet by Reggie. 10-7. Gets the best hand out of there.
Back to the rest of this Rockstar. So deliciously love it. If you guys haven't tried this, it's the best flavor out there. I shouldn't be telling you this because it's tough to find. It's a mango, orange, passion fruit.
Limited supply?
In case you guys missed that. Seriously, when I find some place that has it in stock, I generally, like, you know, you grab 1 or 2 off the shelf. I just do the whole thing where I reach my arm in and I just grab them all and just dump them all into my cart. Like, that's how it goes. Because you just really can't find it, and it's delicious.
Rockstar.
Yep.
Because cocaine's illegal.
It's true. Right now. For now. For now. All right, so action back out here. Looks like we got Bo here coming in for a raise with ace-king suited. Looks like he's going to make it 45 to go. Over to Reggie. Yeah, Pill Birkins, thanks, son. Man, I'll tell you what, you give me a case of that Rockstar, man, we are good to rock. I pick them up at Winco, it's like $30-something. You got this.
Be careful, because one night on the stream I talked about how much I love peanut butter M&Ms, and now I have more peanut butter M&Ms that I can know what to do with.
Well, first off, you're lying, because nobody can ever have too many peanut butter M&Ms.
You got me there.
So
You did get me.
Let's just put that out there right now. And now, because you said that again, you're going to get like another like a couple 5-pound bags mailed to your doorstep.
So my plan worked.
Yeah, boom. Oh no, woe is me, and more.
Oh man, more peanut butter M&Ms?
So Bo here, 190 out there. You got Bo versus Cory's hand here, the mystery hand.
I do like the mystery hands because you have to kind of guess at what's going on here. We're heads up on the turn. Ace has flop top pair, but sometimes you see these mystery hands, you're like, oh, what's he doing? And then he flips it over, he's got the best hand.
Well, yeah, and in this particular case, I mean, you got top, you pick up a straight draw along with your hand here. So it looks like Cory fires, and if we're back to this camera, maybe Bo called. We're gonna find out here in a minute. So Cory fires 85, and Bo does make the call.
Guys, if you're just joining us for the first time, make sure you click that little heart icon. That'll let you follow us and let you know every time we go live. It's always on Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 to 10 Pacific Standard Time, and sometimes just at a random time for a tournament final table. So make sure you follow. We appreciate it.
So 6 peels on the river here. Looks like we pulled the bottom couple cards, Ace King and Ace 3.
Oh,
Ace
Cory
3
had
is going to take it.
pair.
There it is. Yeah,
so it is one of those where the hidden hand was good.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, you have Ace Queen Jack 3 6 out there. I mean, it's like, you know, you hope Ace King is good, but there's so many random 2-pair combos that beat you. Maybe a pair and a runner straight draw that got there. It's one of those hands where I'm playing it cautiously, even though it still looks pretty.
Guys, we know you love the split screen in the chat room, but just so you know, we do have to give it a night off once in a while. Can't work it every night. There's overtime laws. We are in California.
So, you know, 6, 7, 8 actually brings up an interesting point, which I tend to agree with. So the smaller your stack, actually it makes you less exploitable, meaning that players can apply much more pressure if you have a large stack by using overbets, etc. And we've seen this before in the stream, where if somebody only has a couple hundred in front of them, and somebody jams and puts them all in, they're like, ah, whatever, sure, I call.
Yeah, it's nothing.
But if somebody has 3 or 4K in front of them, and somebody puts them all in, they're like, well, crap. I don't, you know, I have to be that much more sure of my position in the hand.
Stone's Live Poker joins us in the chat room, has corrected the malware issue.
I love it. Malware was on the brain. I love it.
Guys, if you're close to us, Northern California, right outside of Sacramento, you can get into this game. Check out the chat room where I'm typing right now to join.
I actually had somebody ask me earlier at the bar, how do I get into that game? And I was like, get into that game. Well, you're already here, so you can hop on the list.
Yeah, just
you
jump
can
on
talk
the
to
list.
JFK Stones in the corner there, man. We are ready to rock.
You just send a message to that text message or email address right there. Tell us, the first thing you can do is ask for an upcoming schedule. We're happy to send that out to you, and tell us which one you want to play on. We'll lock up a seat for you, VIP style.
Done. Yeah, and I was telling him, I was like, dude, we've had people come out from everywhere. We've had people come out from Malaysia. We've had people come out from across the country.
Connecticut.
You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Super cool.
And next week we got a guy coming up from Los Angeles to play.
Fantastic. Why not? You know, if you're coming up from the games in LA to play, you know it's going to be solid, right? You know,
a lot of the games in LA are capped too.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
About the games here at Stones is they're table max, so you can always buy up to the biggest stack at the table. The games get huge here.
They're going to be huge.
Yes.
That's it. That's my one impression.
That's pretty good.
Bill Birkin's probably coming the farthest to get a seat, so hope to see him in here. It'd be fantastic. K.Wolf, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Master C, head on stream. Well, you know, we get Master C on the stream because he bribes us with some growlers of beer. By the way. Oh, Mr. Optics, thanks for joining us there, my friend.
Benjamin72 Off is in the chat room. What's up, guy? This coming Wednesday is 1-3 no limit. That should be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
1-3s play pretty crazy here. Kelly G, the queen of the table, wakes up with pocket queens, and Bo's in trouble. He's sitting there on 10s. He's already raised it up to 60. Kelly 3-bets to 125. Bo gets away from it. He senses the trouble.
I don't want anything. And you know, Kelly's really, I mean, for Kelly's been playing pretty snug. And for her to be making 3-bets, I mean, she's not 3-betting light.
They called you out.
What?
I do. I dress to impress, guys. Kelly Not so much.
It's true. It's true. But guys, guess what?
Look.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
He's not sorry.
Zero shits given. I went to the shit store. They were all out of them.
I did text him earlier. I said dress up tonight.
It's true.
Here he is.
It's true.
This is dressed up. At least he did his makeup. You should see him without makeup.
You know
it's bad.
Fine. We're gonna go this.
It's bad.
Uh-oh. No, we're just gonna put on this. Just so I look less lame.
Oh no.
It's not a big deal.
What's going on? That's it. That's dressed up.
Now we're dressed up. Now I look like I just rolled in.
Can you do this? Hey.
Hey. Now I just rolled in on the motorcycle. Hey. Don't tell anybody. Hey. Oh my God.
Master C wants to know if anyone else has ever 6-bet on the stream. He's the only one, I think.
Yeah, pretty solid. Pretty solid. You know, at the end of the day, dude, I should just wear the money suit every single time in this booth.
I'm actually shocked that you don't.
I should just start buying. See, it gets more expensive though. These shirts are relatively cheap. Guys, for those of you who haven't been paying attention, this is my 43rd episode and I've never repeated a shirt.
I was counting.
If I was going to actually buy different suits for each of these streams, I'd be freaking broke. Okay? Just saying.
See, I just wear the same suit every stream. And this is a clip-on tie, so.
Yeah, buddy. Yo, Teach One. Yo, what's going on?
No one hitting really any piece of this flop. Maybe a 5 there for Bo. 8-6 is open-ended. And see if it's going to make it all the way around. 3 players left. Dr. Kelly and Bo.
Battle of the Hearts here. Open-ended for Kelly here. Oh, nails it, binks it. Kelly just with the check mark right there.
Yeah, she cannot be beat at this point. It did go check, it looks like. And it's just a small pot. She's going to try and get a little value out of it.
She's going to try to get a lot of value out of it. Pots of 170. Oh. She's betting the whole damn thing. She's betting the kitchen sink, all of it.
Do you think she's trying to make it look like a bluff there?
Oh, yeah, for sure. She's betting that center island. She wants the whole thing. She was hoping Bo was stronger. Bingo, bango, Benjamin72 off. Nice. This guy knows what's up. Welcome.
Did Yo Teach Yo make it in the chat room? Nice, welcome.
Sure did. See, I gotta vote to wear the money suit. I gotta save it for something special. Maybe my first broadcast here with Mr. Lawn Car, with Mr. Ante-Up winner.
Not gonna happen. Soon. Sorry. We'll only put him with the professionals.
So then it will happen. Thank you. Doing it. Love it. I generally only wear the money suit when we let Veronica in the booth with a can of whipped cream. So crap escalates.
We got a whipped cream ban in the booth. Yeah.
And honestly, if there's one thing we shouldn't ban in the booth, it's going to be whipped cream. I mean, maybe with like us in it. Yeah, they can ban some whipped cream, but not when Veronica's in the booth. Just putting that out there.
Master C wants to know what we want to see from him next time he's on the stream.
That is such an open-ended question, and I'd say whatever the answer is, it's probably going to be illegal in several states. So we want to see some good stuff.
I'm going to need to think about this one.
It's good stuff.
If you're joining us for the first time, take a quick moment, click the little heart on the screen. That'll let you join our little family here, and we'll send you a little message, email, notification.
We'll send a courier pigeon directly to your house or a stalker in the bushes.
We'll let you know when we go live. You can come check out. If you love live poker, look no further. You found us, Stone's Live Poker. Let's get back to the action here.
Action. Speaking of action, Raymond here spikes an ace way out in front of everybody else. Reggie on a gut shot, hoping for a jack. No help there.
Another 10 peeling off, and Ace is still in the lead, and a huge lead. No one really with much to work with.
Scared bet, small pot. Let's see what's going on.
Ace is good.
Use radio. How about some cool whip? Say what way? Oh my God, I love it. ID on 17, man. Good times. We have definitely been pulled over by a bicycle cop in Reno and then questioned if we were coming back from Burning Man because his truck hadn't been washed in a while. It was pretty funny. And then we went over to the El Dorado and crushed the cash game. Good times. Good times. Shout out to you, bud.
So if anybody would like to join us here in the booth, all you have to do is type in your bank account and social security number into the chat room, and we're going to do a drawing later. We're going to pull the best bank account and social security numbers out and invite you guys to come join us right here in the booth. So go ahead and start entering that information in, and we're going to start sifting through it.
Yeah, and you get extra voting tickets if you put in valid credit card numbers as well.
ATM pins. ATM pins will take. Yep.
Get ground, what's going on? Stone's Casino is actually located right there. We're right outside Sacramento, California. If you are located anywhere in the United States and you have a Highway 80 near you, hop on it, start driving, you'll get to us.
Yeah, there's pretty much a Highway 80 everywhere.
Exactly. Yeah. So get on it. It might just be a longer drive for some of you.
We are here in our state's capital, Sacramento. A lot of people think the capital of California is like San Francisco or LA. You would think the big international hubs. But no, it's Sacramento.
I thought it was pronounced Sacra-Tomato, but this is a totally different thing.
It's a swampland.
So Kelly G here, no stranger to pocket pairs, waking up with jacks. Gonna raise it up to 60 here. Cory and Bo both make the call.
Oh, King comes out for Cory, and now he has the best hand.
Bo with a flush draw. Kelly's not loving life here with the king over the board there. It's a little bit of a scare card, yeah.
Kelly's going to be the one leading out, though.
Well, they're both going to check over to her. No surprise there.
Whatever happened to people betting their hands?
No. It's much better to let other players bet your hand.
Kelly bets 100, gets both players calling.
7. Now look at this here. Now Bo with the flush draw actually binks a pair on the turn, so I don't think he's going anywhere. His hand improves, not quite in the way he was looking for.
Where's he going?
Nowhere.
And that's that scenario we were talking about earlier where you have your flush draw, you have a pair, it looks nice.
So now, Kelly was a little afraid to fire again here, can't blame her, and she's worried about the king, so 5 peels off on the turn here is going to give Cory the check mark with his king, and he's going to bet it accordingly. Pots at 515, he's going to fire out $100. A little value-y bet here.
That's right, we do make up words here. Get used to it.
Yeah, we do what we want. Faux show.
For anyone just joining us, the commentary, us, Justin and Justin, we're totally live, but the game is 25 minutes behind. We keep it on a delay because, as you can see, some of the players sitting there at the table, they are actually watching the stream. They can see the whole cards because they're RFID, but they're seeing them.
That would have really ruined the stream. They're like, he has aces right now, and I
Holy
don't.
Crap.
I should fold.
I fold. No,
is good.
It is 25-minute delay, so the game is protected. And this is a live game here at Stone's Gambling Hall in Citrus Heights, California, right outside of Sacramento. You can get in this game.
Absolutely. I was going to say,
yeah. Check out the chat room. I'm typing in there right now. It says join. That's all the information you need to get on the show. All you got to do is bring your buy-in.
I think Sly Cry and some of our other members here are going to say split screen or riot, man. When we get some heads-up action, like split screen, do it.
The split screen has the night off, guys. You're going to have to just deal with it.
It's true. Fantastic. And again, for those of you just tuning in, maybe catching us from the front page of Twitch here, the chip denominations, the red chips are $5. We're going to put it in the chat here for you. The red chips are 5s, the green chips are 25s, and the blue chips are dollars. Otherwise known or used for tipping, we call them tippy chippies. Actually, I'm the only person who calls them that, so please try to ridicule me as little as possible. Thank you. Thank you.
You blew my mind because that's what I call them. I can't believe someone else does that.
Boom. Justins think alike. I can't even say great minds think alike.
All Justins are great.
They're both horrible.
All
minds.
Justins think alike.
Only the JKs though. So to the flop here, Queen 3-5, couple of clubs here. Jason spikes top pair with a queen. Michael with a flush draw.
Everyone catching a little piece of this.
Yeah, Bo's got a 5, Jeff's got a 3, Cory's got a 5. Everybody's hanging out. Just a little bit of dinner for everybody. I thought Thanksgiving was already over. Coming along. So bet by Michael with the flush draw. Bo's going to come along, as is Jason. Jack on the turn here. Now,
wow, Michael in that same spot again.
Michael, and no stranger to Michael. Earlier in the stream, we saw Michael with actually the same thing, a pair of jacks and a flush draw.
I believe it was Jack 5 of clubs, if I remember right. And the queen will hold up. That's a 9 on the river. Helps no one out. Jason's going to scoop this one up. Long overdue for a pot. Queen deuce will work for him. And there's your chip counts. Peter with the biggest stack right now.
Good old tippy chippies. Fantastic.
Only had one person put in their bank account number.
Only one?
Yeah, he wins.
But he wins. And you're going to see your prize here in the amount of withdrawals very shortly. So thank you for joining us.
678 can't figure out why he keeps getting ignored.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know. California, the green state.
Hey guys, if you just joined us in the chat room, we love to know where you're tuning in from. Just type your city there in the chat room. I'll start it off.
Nicely done. Sacramento it is.
Sacramento. That's where we are.
So going around to this flop here, check it out. We got king, 9, deuce, couple hearts here. Bo does spike a king. Peter spikes a 9 here. Second pair for Peter. And Bo is going to insta-bet here. Michael checks over to Bo. Bo fires out 30. And that's going to be enough to get through.
Nice, guys. We got a lot of diverse viewership here in the U.S. Charleston, Arkansas, Philadelphia, Dallas, Indianapolis, Chicago, Alabama, Phoenix, Cincinnati, Fresno, my mom's house.
Nice, fantastic. Spiky style out there in Cincinnati. Give a shout out to my brother, the weatherman, Bill Kelly out there.
Oh,
good
we
dude.
got Leo in Brazil. I wonder if that's the Leo from Malaysia. Just happens to be in Brazil.
Most likely.
So we got a viewer in Brazil, Oregon, my home state. Awesome.
Love it.
Awesome. That's awesome, guys. It's so cool to see this international viewership and all over the U.S. We really appreciate you guys joining us for this awesome poker game. 5-5 no limit Texas Hold'em game here. We got some great players. Let's get back to the action.
We got Chicken Jeff here from New York. What accent?
New York. I like it.
Love it. So we got a raise to 20 here by Bo with King Jack. And Reggie's going to make the call with King Queen here, as is Jason with Jack 10 suited. I believe that's going to probably bring our buddy Jeff along as well.
I like Jeff's hand in this mix-up with all these big painted cards, and he probably has a good idea of what's out there.
A couple of middlers,
Even Michael comes along with 3-5 offsuit. I like the offsuit hand because you get twice as many flush draws.
So look at this, ace-5 queen here. Speaking of fun hands, Jeff does connect with that a little bit here with a flush draw.
All this action and no one with an ace.
It's crazy. So Bo with a straight draw here with a gut shot. Reggie spikes his queen.
Michael jams it.
Michael is going to jam it with 3-5. That is such a bold strategy, Cotton. Just jams into like every other player.
With the ace on the board, it might work. Reggie's the only one that could really call here, and even for him, it's scary.
Well, Jeff's got a flush draw. He doesn't have enough here. I mean, it's
not that scary.
It's 105, Michael. I mean, if Michael had more cash, you know, I think it'd be a little bit scarier. Plus, he's not necessarily jamming. He will be jamming. J Keen, what's going on? Okay, so going around here, for Jeff to overcall this after Reggie makes the call, he might be afraid of what Reggie's going to do from this point on.
Jeff folds face up, and now we have two all-ins and just waiting for the board to run out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Aces full.
Battle of the boats. There we go. The queen is going to take it. Reggie's going to take it. That's going to be the second stack of the night for Michael here.
That's probably going to be a wrap for him, I would assume. Looks like that was just one of those ways. He's like, this is my spot, either double up or go home.
Well, the thing is, when you get short stacked, I mean, you know, you're pretty much looking to make that move. Although it's a tight spot to be in. I mean, you're pretty much open jamming, you know, your last $100, which isn't a lot at a 5-5 game, into essentially 4 players, you know, with bottom pair. It's pretty much how it's going to go. So guys, if you like what you see, if you think, hey man, I could totally crush this game, you can always go ahead and contact Justin if you want to be in the live stream. But if you just want to come down and play any of our live games there, look at that smoking entree on the left there. That's rad. If you want to play,
was it an entree or was it a person?
No. It was an entree. It was good, dude. I think it was that Hot Rock one.
Oh, the Hot
Rock.
Rock.
You can download our Stones Live app, our Stones Gambling Hall app. There, it's available on your iPhone or your Android, and you can check out our games we have running right now. You can put yourself on the list, cruise on down when you're 1 or 2 off the list to hop in a table. It's really nice, real snazzy, works out real well. You can also check out the menu, order one of those crazy hot rocks you just saw. Remake and crush all players.
Guys, this app is a must-have. Check it out. Right there is your home screen. Those are your options right there, and you can go into your account right here. You can see how much you have on your player's card. You can see the current games that are running and how many people are waiting for them. That's pretty cool. And you can also use this screen to put your name up right from your app. You don't even have to call in.
I'm just going to put my name up right now while I'm in the booth. Like, whatever, dude. We'll be done here.
If you're antisocial, you don't have to talk to anybody. You just select the game you want. Your name goes right up.
I'm extremely antisocial.
You could actually do it from my phone because just in case.
Ah, yeah. Clever, clever girl.
Also, I think that the app is the best place to look at the tournaments because it lists them all right in order there. You can see all the tournaments coming up. And keeps on about 2 months out, so you know everything that's happening here. It's free. iTunes Store and Google Play. You look like you want to focus on the poker game though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do my own commercial.
I get it, man. I'm just watching. Dude, I'm just watching Reggie over here take down $5 pots. You know what I mean? We're handling biz. PJK Keen. Yes, Stones is good in all departments, my friend. Come on down, hang out. You will enjoy. Six, seven, eight, needling you a bit. Totally approve. Will someone please 3-bet? We need a good 3-bet, 4-bet, 5-bet. It looks like we cannot even see the new player coming to the table because he's in full-on camo.
It's on 11.
If only the rake money was mine.
I know.
I would have a much fancier suit.
So there you go. You can see the steam coming off his entree over there. I think he got one of those hot rocks where you can just cook your own stuff right there on the fly. And then make all your neighbors jealous with the delicious smell.
Nice. I love the hot rock. It's so good.
All right, so Bo is going to come on there. Reggie going to come in from the button here with King 10. Small little limped around pot here. All right, $10 all the way around. Ace, ace, 8 on the flop. Nobody with an ace, although Peter does have an 8. Peter flops the best of it here. My dad jokes are amazing. Dog walks into a bar, he's like, I'm looking for the man who shot my paw. See? Those are my dad jokes. That's all I got for you. All right, so we got Peter here with the best of it, firing out 35 on this board. Now with 3-pair, Canadian boat. And he's going to get looked up by Cory here with a flush. Oh, and Cory's going to make that flush draw. Cory with a check mark here, queen high flush on the river.
Cory's hitting a lot of draws tonight. Not a very talkative table.
No, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Just chilling. I think the award for most talkative table clearly goes to Veronica and Friends game.
You don't say.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It might be the 28 bottles of wine they barrel through, but if you guys haven't tuned in for that, make sure you check that out. That is normally every third Wednesday?
It is, but coming up for December, we're doing it on the second Wednesday, on the 14th. Nice. December 14th. There it is, Queen 5 of clubs, hits a club on the river, scoops about a $300 pot.
Champagne pots. More champagne pots.
Champagne pots were killer.
Hey, Master C came bringing like a cooler of champagne for everybody at the table. You gotta love that. Gotta love that.
Yeah, guys, so not a lot of alcohol on the table. That's how you can tell that these are serious players. They're eating salads, not drinking alcohol.
They should be drinking alcohol because they're eating salads. It offsets the two, guys.
Salads are
all about balance.
Salads are positive EV.
We've talked about that. Salads are super GTO, super positive EV. What? It's good stuff. What? Don't give me that look.
This is the judgy eye chair.
All right, there's our new shooter here coming in.
Who's that?
I would tell you, but our graphics ran away.
I can't see him. Is he camouflaged?
I love our chat. Our chat is funny. Round of shots and a 7-deuce game. That'll get the game out of the muck real quick. Let's do it. Going to the flop here, 9-9 Jack. Reggie with trip nines.
Reggie tripping up.
Reggie's tripping. Oh, it's AA Ron. No, is that AA Ron?
That's what I was thinking.
In the super camo getup? I've never seen that before. Like the beanie?
And we got 2 guys with snow camo at the table, and it's snowing outside. It's really hard to see these guys.
Wow.
Wow.
The Russian army guy came out racing.
Come on, guys. That can't be true. They don't have the internet in Russia.
I'm smoking. Thank you for joining us, my friend. All right, here. So Queen on the river is going to give Reggie the check mark with a lot of 9s. And he's going to fire that for a little value. And that's just way the best here. He's taking it down. Housekeeping.
Someone will clean it up, right?
Housekeeping. So taking a look at these stacks here, Peter on the big stack here, must have been the salad. He's sitting just below 2K. Raymond in second place here with 1.6K. Bo on the short stack with 270. We'll have to take a look though, because I think if we're looking at Bo's chips, he's got much more than 270. I think those graphics might be off just a hair. I think the smallest stack is probably around at least about 500.
It's a public service we offer here.
It's true.
At Stones Live. All the knowledge that you can need about the world you live in.
That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we're here for. So going to raise to 10 here from Bo. A little 7-5 pot builder here. Going to the flop, 10-4 deuce. Super rainbow. Reggie spikes the best of it with a 10. Graphics might be taking the night off. Our split cam's taking the night off. We're actually taking the night off. We're not even really
I was
here.
just thinking about that. Let's just go.
We're just
look at the wall the whole time.
We're gonna go hop in the game. We're gonna play 12-handed, see what happens. You guys down? We'll just share a reader.
I'll get in that game with you, since you're clearly not good at counting.
I don't even know what's going on. But you underestimate, because I actually have snow camo in my truck that I'm going to go change into and hop into this game. Between snow camo and a salad, I basically already have pocket aces.
Would you eat a salad if you got in this game?
I think I'd have to, because he's crushing it right now. I mean, if it makes you be the big stack at the table, I probably would. The graphics got the memo that something has been recently legalized in California. Rick and Barstow giving us a geography lesson on where Weed, California is actually located.
Everybody knows that.
It's true, because everybody takes a picture outside the sign that says, like, now entering Weed. All right, double A-Ron here coming in. He's going to open it up for 20 bucks. Jack 10 under the gun. Love it. This game's about to loosen up a little bit here. And maybe, now look at that. Under the gun, open for 20 with Jack 10's just going to take it down. Baby pots, small pots. I remember my first time typing. There we go. Now we're getting some updated chip counts there. Look like Bo sitting at least 760 there. Probably even a little bit more. There can only be one AA Ron. If you guys are regulars here on our stream, AA Ron has been on the stream quite a lot. Normally he's sitting one seat over, kind of in Bo's area there. Now he's the same hand actually, from instead of under the gun, his same hand, the big blind here with Jack 10 for him.
Is it the guy in the suit's a rebel? I don't see anyone in a suit.
Monkey suit, Harambe over here.
What?
What?
That's right, that's me. Check this out. Oh, yeah.
Come on, no flashing on the stream. They got to pay for that. They have to donate for that. So Peter waking up with Ace King suited here from the hijack. He's going to raise it up to 20 bucks to go.
What's up? Negative Free Roll joining us in the chat room. Make sure you click that heart button and follow us. We need a Negative Free Roll in here.
Suited Aces, yeah, Jamie Gold did get stacked again, and he has been replaced with AA Ron.
Peter hitting his ace with the top kicker. No diamond draw out there. Peter's in good shape right now.
Aaron here does spike the jack, looking for maybe a 10 for 2 pair, which would actually give Cory a straight to Broadway here, the King Queen. So Aaron bets out 15. Peter makes the call. Cory makes the call here. A 10 would kind of be a gnarly card.
Close.
Ooh, 9 peels off here. Peter way out in front of this pot here. Damn near 90% to win.
Guess that salad paid off.
I'm telling you, man, the salad, dude. It's plus EV every time. Our chat knows what's up. Jimmy Bluffett, what's going on? Master C's being needy as usual. Good times.
He just needs a little attention.
So Peter bets 50, and that's going to be enough to take it down.
Peter could have bet 5 and taken that pot down.
Maybe 10.
You've seen people do that? They have like a huge pot, like 500.
Oh, yeah.
They just toss like $5 or $10 in there.
I love it. I love it. And then the other person folds, and you're like, really?
Yeah.
Like, really?
If you know they got you. That might be a sick bluff, though.
Next time I'll just check and you just buy me beer instead. You know, whatever we need. Death Domination, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Again, if you guys are just joining us, those red chips are $5, those green chips are $25 chips, and the blue chips are dollars.
K. Wolf points out Jimmy Bluffett's a mod on every stream.
That's it, dude. Jimmy Bluffett knows what's up, dude.
Hey, Jimmy Bluffett, will you come mod on my Destiny stream? It's not dirty, it's a video game.
I know.
Right. Just make sure you know.
Your Destiny stream, I was like, I don't want to get involved there.
Train was like, oh my god.
Does it involve a 1-900
He's talking
number?
about that here?
Do we have to pay by the minute? I'm just throwing it out there. All right, so going to this flop here, check it out. 3-6-4, couple of hearts here. I think it's Whiff City for everybody. Population, all these guys. So we got a check here over to Jason with a mystery hand. Oh, there we go. There's Jason with ace-9. So checks around, gets to the turn. 7 peels off. That's going to put a 4-card straight on the board. Always very scary, although nobody has it. Bo actually in the lead here in this hand. Bo's going to check it, as is Reggie, and Jason's going to check behind to the river. Good old Queen completes the possible flush draw again, which nobody has. This is Battle of the Nothings here. $40 pot. Everybody's just going to kind of check and see what happens. Even Bo with the best hand here is going to check. I don't think he's going to get any sort of value-y going on here. Lionite X, people are allowed to use their phones as long as it does not disrupt the flow of the game.
But they're only allowed to watch porn on it.
Yeah. Donkey porn. Donkey porn. That's what we stick with here. Very true. We have standards, guys. Standards.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Talking about the standards.
Oh, got it. Yeah, we don't have standards. I love it. Lionite, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. Benjamin72 off, fantastic. Lionite, we don't know what we got ourselves into, let alone you, bud, so welcome.
We're checked out for the night.
It's true. So is our graphics half the time. All right, Kelly's out of there. Let's see. Raymond's gone. I'm going to show Peter on there. Peter's like not even getting love in graphics
the viewership
here.
by double by that one. 100% increase.
Done.
Tell your friends, kids. We got some poker going on here.
So Cory here, pocket fours. He's going to come in for 20 bucks. Jason's going to make the call with ace-5 off for 20 bucks. Bo's checking out, and oh no, Bo's actually going to come along, as is Reggie. A couple of random hands here. Oh, look at this flop. 5, 7, 4, couple of clubs. Reggie's open-ended. Bo with a flush draw. Cory spikes a set. Jason spikes a pair. Bingo bango. Let's see some fireworks here. Bo's going to fire out 40 on this flush draw.
Reggie coming along with 10-6 here. Hoping to hit the straight, it looks like.
And then Cory, this has got to be great. So you got Bo firing 40, Reggie flatting, and Cory over here just like, I have a set. What are you guys doing? So he's going to raise it up. It's going to make it, what, 115? Solid. Almost a little 3x raise here. And Bo's going to come along. And now over to Reggie, and I think at this point Reggie might be thinking, man, even if I hit my straight, it can't be a club, which is really going to limit my outs here. Open-ended minus some outs, and he's going to check out of this pot.
I think that's a great laydown from Reggie. Really drawing slim there. And now it's up to Bo and Cory.
Hey, pairs and flush draws. That's what we do here at Stone. So now Bo, this hand improves, not necessarily in the flushy potential.
That has been kind of the theme of the night.
Yeah,
and that's going to probably lock him in, potentially cost him more money unless he can get a club to peel off. Specifically, a club that does not pair the board. Or, I believe, a 6. A 6 would help him win too, would make him a straight with his 3. So a club or a 6, any club doesn't pair the board is good for Bo. But right now, if he wants to see that river card and have a chance, he's got to face a $320 bet. Yeah, it's not pocket change. He's going to go for it. We got some gamble in the game tonight.
Some gamble.
And there it is.
Nails
a club
it.
On the river.
Now,
the tides have turned.
Now, not only does that actually complete the flush draw, but it does put a 4-card straight out there.
Bo shoves.
That makes it tough. That really makes it tough when you're Cory and you're sitting there with a set. And you're like, man, I don't like where I'm at.
Cory has to know this is bad news, but it's hard to let a set go.
Yeah.
Especially if Cory's put Bo on the straight draw, and then the club comes. But actually, that 8 does complete a straight draw as well. Tough spot for Cory.
Yeah, you don't like being in that spot. It sucks to have a set and have the board run out the way it did. I mean, the 10 isn't necessarily scary on the turn, but the 8 of clubs just completes a whole lot of crap there on the river.
And Cory's going to take some time to think over the decision. We have the luxury of having all of the action up on the screen there. As you can see what happened pre-flop, flop, turn, and river. At the river, the club comes out, Bo makes the flush and shoves all in. Now Cory, with his set of 4s, has to decide if it's worth putting another $335 into a $1.3 thousand pot. It looks like he's stacking up some chips for the call.
Yeah, because I mean, at this point, I mean, even with your set, I mean, you're kind of just hoping you're beating a bluff. You're kind of hoping to call out a bluff because somebody who's shipping it here, I mean, they could have completed the clubs, they could have completed the 4-card straight. It's very, especially with a flop like 5-7-4, it's so easy for somebody to have any sort of pair straight draw.
I'm curious, 6, 7, in our chat room, 6. What do they do? What do they do in this point? What do you guys do? Do you call? Do you fold? Like, this is a tough spot. What would you guys do?
I mean, that's the thing is I gotta think that somebody's not calling. If somebody's calling me on the flop, they're either gonna have A, a flush draw, or they're gonna have B, they're gonna have a pair of the straight draw. And on that board, it's so easy to have a 5-6, a 7-6, a 4-6 I mean,
it gets so hard to let a set go.
Well, maybe not a 4-6 since he has a set, but yeah, I mean, a 5-6, 6-7. Very likely hands here. Really crappy river, does not make it easy, and he's going to let it go.
All right, our chat room says it's an easy fold, and that's exactly what Cory does.
Nice fold, Cory.
I don't think it was easy for him.
No.
He had to think it over, but it is the correct laydown.
It is.
You see Bo is there studying the table. He is studying it 25 minutes in the past.
Yeah.
But that adds another dynamic to this game, that the players actually have the ability to see what happened 25 minutes ago. They can tell the player's tendency and apply it to their game.
Well, and Checksmage is exactly what we're talking about here, right? So he says, what are you beating exactly? And that's the thing is, you know, any other set is an overset to you. You know, the only thing...
You're beating 2 pairs.
But even then, I figure, like, even then, 2 pairs shipping it on that kind of board, that's essentially a bluff. Really, all you're beating is a bluff.
Right.
Right? I mean, because even 2 pairs essentially bluffing at it, right? Hoping you just go away. So at the end of the day, you're just beating a bluff. That's all. That's the only thing you can beat. It's just a shitty spot to be in with a pot that size. You already kind of dedicated some of it to it. And you're like, this sucks. It's not an easy fold, but you got to do it.
Live poker's rigged, folks. That's right. I called you folks. All right, Reggie picks up pocket aces. Good old American Airlines in the house. It's $5 to go. Not anymore. A tiny little bump. It looks like about 20 now.
So it looks like Raymond is going to come in for a 3-bet here.
And little does he know what he's getting into.
Hey-ya.
Looks like about 120 to go now.
He's like, I'm going to blow Reggie off this hand. Nice try, Reggie.
No.
Oops, you have aces.
Everyone else getting out of the way now. Does Reggie just call here, or does he repop it? Because if he calls here, he could be in trouble, but it also could help him extract more money later.
So let's see here. Now, if you're Reggie, what sort of line do you take here? Do you call and then play a little weak and try to let Raymond set his own price here, or what do you do with aces?
I would probably repop here. I want to define my hand at this point.
You're already limited down to heads up. I mean, there's a variety of ways you can play this. You can either repop. I mean, and that's where if you have aces, you're hoping he has a hand like queens or kings. Oh, look at this. So Reggie does, I think Reggie 4-bet, and then Raymond calls it.
Interesting call with the 9-6.
I think he's just kind of defending, keeping the image to represent a good hand. He obviously doesn't put Reggie on aces here.
And he does catch a little piece of it, but with that board, it might not be enough for Reggie to make any money. The scary part here is Reggie can't give a free card with that board. It's a very coordinated board.
It is.
And if Raymond caught any piece of it, which he did here, potentially the turn could be just horribly damaging. For sure.
So it did. Aces. So if you take a look at our action tracker there, it happened real quick, but he did 4-bet to 230, so he did almost min-raise on top of that. Raymond obviously made the call. And now he's going to fire 250 in this. Yeah, he's betting just about half pot here. Solid little bet here. I can't see Raymond continuing.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to call.
Unless Raymond wants to get really crazy with it, I don't see him continuing in this pot here. Yeah, he's going.
There it is. That's Reggie's pot. Pocket aces win a rarity. Right?
Yeah. Is that allowed? Are you allowed to win with pocket aces?
I can't believe it. They held up.
Crazy. Obviously, we're not running an Aces Cracked promotion right now. Otherwise, he just would have like limped along and hung out and said, "Pay me my rack."
I think it's still negative EV to lose with aces and spin the wheel, unless you hit the progressive spot, get a couple thousand.
Oh, is that what you get? You get a wheel spin if you lose with aces?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you got $100.
Oh, it is. I think you're right.
Yeah. What? Do you work here?
Not really.
I didn't think so. I got it. What, Brian?
I just want to spin the wheel. Can I spin the wheel?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even care if I win something. I just want the experience of spinning it.
The only wheel I ever get to spin is the one over McCooney's, and I just win a free bag of rice. It doesn't work out well. Very negative EV.
Is it at least cooked?
Nope. Nope, it's not even cooked. Not even cooked. The worst. All right, looks like a limped pot going around here. And we're going to have some $10 action here. A lot of players going to the board. King 8-5 Super Rainbow. Nobody with the king here. Reggie with the best of it with Ace 8. Mid pair top kicker. Oh, look at that.
There's the ace. Where you been hiding?
The best lagging along hand gets even better here. Reggie way out in front. Another king on the river. Obviously, I don't think anybody's afraid of the king here. Real small pot. I'm probably just going to get checked through. Oh, looks like Jeff's going to bet. Oh, there you go. Jeff's going to bet a couple bucks for value. And he's obviously going to get looked up by Reggie.
Well, it's going to be a chop pot. Aces and kings with the 8 kicker on the board.
Reggie's going to take it. I'm just kidding. Oh, is Reggie going to get raised? You going to raise? No.
Just a call.
Oh, it's a green. Reggie did raise it to 60.
Oh, wow.
He threw out some greens.
I'm kind of shocked.
You know, it was kind of checked all the way through, and I mean, you know, you could put Reggie being, he was the button. I mean, you could put him on a random king.
I don't think Jeff lays it down, though.
It's not enough to get Jeff to really blow off this hand, but then you never know. I mean, you know, pot's at 145. It's only 35 to call.
I respect Reggie taking a stab at it, but...
I do. It's minimal risk.
Whoa,
he got through, Reggie, you beast.
Wow.
Reggie's like, my 3 pair is better than your same hand.
I stand corrected. Reggie's bet on what would have been a chop pot, and he scoops the entire thing. Great play.
Done.
Great play.
Doubles.
What do you think? Hand of the night?
Hand of the night. The $152 pot. Hand of the night. Right there. There it is.
Guys, if you're joining us in the chat room there for the first time, you found us. We're here, Stones Live Poker, every Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 10 Pacific Standard Time, or Specific Standard Time. If you love live poker action, make sure you click the little heart button, follow our channel. We appreciate you being here with us. And now we're getting to the action on a brand new hand, shaping up this 5-5 no limit hold'em game. 4 ways to this flop, and action.
Ace, 8, 6 here on the flop. Bottom 2 pair for Jeff here. Jason does connect with his ace.
Jeff checks it. And all the way around to Bo with Jack 9. Bo checks as well. We get an additional heart and a 7.
And look at this. And this actually gives Aaron an open-ended straight flush draw with his under pair.
Yes.
Super random action card for him.
Hard to go away, right?
So Aaron's just going to come along at this point. He's like, just in case somebody wants to give me the 4 of hearts, let's see what happens. Just in case. Not going to happen. 3 peels off. That's going to give Jeff the check mark here with 2 pair.
Not the most exciting board for 2 pair, though.
No. It's definitely sort of a call, hope I win type scenario. Boom, fold, and Jeff is going to see that he is the winner. Be right back, good sir. I'm going to go see if I can find some snow camo.
Oh, God, I'm here all alone?
Yeah, good luck with that. You're going to be left with 1, Justin.
Oh, no. They paid for 2.
Wait, they paid?
God, I thought he'd never leave. All right. You got the 1 Justin that matters now. And here we go. We got a new dealer coming in. That's Octavio. He's an awesome dealer. Due to deal a bad beat. I'm still waiting for the bad beat to happen. God, that was so great. Bad beat to happen on the live stream. I believe it's up in the $50,000 range right now. I would love to have to pause this game to pay out $50,000. That would be so sweet. All right, Octavio shuffling up, and we're going to get a new hand coming out here with new action. Anyone just joining us, we appreciate you being here. We are streaming live tonight on the Twitch homepage. If you're joining us from there and you like live poker, we're here every Monday and Wednesday. You can click the heart, follow us. We'd love to have you. If you're close to Sacramento, come join our game. This is 5-5 no limit. And let's get down to the action. All right, Aaron's coming in pocket 6s. It looks like a little raise from him. And Reggie with 7s, a slightly better pair. And he's just going to call. Everyone kind of looking to see if they can come in and hit a set. Now, 6s is not going to happen. If you look around on the other side of the table, Cory also has pocket 6s. However, for $20, he might elect to come see a flop. Jason with Queen 4 going to stay with it. And there's your flop. 9, 10, Jack, and there is a 9 Jack in there, flops 2 pair. All those pocket pairs that were in there not looking too good right now, but the Queen is open-ended. Let's catch up with our action. We get around to the button. That's Raymond with his 2 pair Jack 9. He bets. It's set all in there, but I'm pretty sure that's there. Yeah, just a $100 bet.
Bad news, guys. They're all out of snow camo at the snow camo store. I tried. I went there.
They have snow camels?
So
camo.
Oh, got it.
I was looking for a camel.
Wait. Is this like the Hoth?
All right, so we're in the middle of a hand here. We had 2 pocket 6s, a pocket 7, and then we get this flop, 9, 10, Jack. The Jack 9 flops 2 pair, which just now gets counterfeited with that 10.
Danger.
But Queen is open-ended. Jason called in the big blind with Queen 4. Or actually, he was under the gun, sorry. And he's open-ended. Now, we get a river card, and that is no help to Jason, but Raymond with a counterfeited 2 pair.
And it does complete, if they were on a flush draw, it does complete a possible flush draw as well for possible bluffing potential here.
Yeah, Raymond's going to make the call, and he is best here with this Jack. Going to take this pot down. This pot did get a little inflated for the hands that were involved. About $550 moving Raymond's way. Good job, Raymond.
A little hyperinflation on the pot here. So taking a look at these stacks here, 2K on the big stack, just a little under 500 on the small. I think we're pushing somewhere around 7 to 10 grand on the table. Solid. You know it's a good time when we have upside down question marks in the chat box.
How do they do that?
Ninja moves.
Maybe spending a little too much time on your phone.
Trademark.
All right, new hand shaping up here. Lots of hearts out there, which means most likely going to see a bunch of hearts on the flop.
Straight ace 180, man, that is a neon mint green. I can barely see. How big is this poker room? How many tables you got in here, Justin?
There's 17 on this side.
Solid.
We also have 17 in our California gaming side, which we call the dark side.
The dark side.
Yep. The dark side has all sorts of your Cal games, fits your Baccarat, Pai Gow poker needs over there. Baccarat.
Say it classy.
Obviously, Baccarat. I'm not good enough to play it, so there you go. So to this flop here, it looks like a Bo flopping a king. The best of it actually here with Jason's king 8. Checking all the way around here, over to Raymond with 9-5, and he says nope, no checks here. He's gonna fire out. He's gonna bet $100 trying to just scoop this pot right now. And he is definitely gonna get looked up by Jason here with king 8, who's gonna make the call. And over to Bo, there we go, we're putting him back on the graphics here. He also has a king, but he has a king, no kicker. So he's got to think any king beats me right now. If he was calling, he'd be hoping for a heart to peel on the turn and pick up potential flush draw as well.
Bo's playing some solid poker tonight. He's making the right moves at the right times. He's studying the game as he goes. A very intuitive player.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Yeah, and he's going to make the correct fold. He's just going to get out of there. I mean, you got to think with a bet of 100 a call. I mean, you're probably not the only king out there, and every king beats you. So it's a good fold there. To the turn. Oh, look at that. And the funny thing is Bo's thinking, man, maybe my king was good here. Yep. You know, because now it's a less chance that another player has a king, but he's still crushed by Jason here. JKH15, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. Straight ace 180 up in Washington, much smaller room,
Jason
only 9
jams.
tables. Jams it, and yeah, Raymond is definitely out of there.
Raymond taking a respectable stab at the pot, but once Jason comes back, there's not much that he can do there. Watbury, just so you know, you didn't miss anything. Peter did already order a salad. Yep. Kind of becoming a running theme here.
That's it. I mean, if Peter doesn't order a salad, I'm like, who is this guy?
Check his temperature.
It's not Peter.
Is he okay?
It's not okay, Peter. I don't know who this Peter guy is.
Is he okay?
Fantastic.
That Michael Jackson song, just like that. Peter, are you okay? Are you okay, Peter?
Are you okay, Peter? God, you make up the worst song. Like, what soundtracks did you listen to?
I had a rough childhood.
Hilarious. Oh my God. If you're just joining us, guys, you're watching some 5-5 no limit action and some really bad Justin karaoke over here. And
awesome.
We are broadcasting live from Sacramento, California. This is going on right now. And,
I'm still trying to get him to sing some Boys to Men with me.
No. Because that would just be bad. Guys, I'm sparing your ears. Just trust me on that one. Okay, just trust me. So over to Jeff Sardell here at seat 5, ace king suited with the best. He's facing a raise of $45 from Raymond over there in C1 with ace 7 suited.
He's just gonna call.
He's gonna flat. He's gonna play a little tricky here. If an ace or 2 peels off, I think this is gonna get Raymond in some trouble.
Chat room's picking up on some tells in the game.
Look at that, 7-9-5 on the flop, super rainbow. Raymond does outflop
7
Jeff
comes
here.
ahead.
Does outflop here.
For everyone new just now joining us in the chat room, welcome to Stone's Live Poker. Don't forget to click that heart button and follow us. We do appreciate it.
Very true. Gamma Dog, what's up? Welcome to the chat.
For every follow tonight, we will be planting a tree.
Xelis T, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for joining us. If you are joining us from somewhere outside the United States right now, drop us a line. Let us know where you're checking in from. It's always fun to see. We've seen people from the UK. We've seen people from Africa.
Someone from Uranus.
Yes, it's true. Yep. Interplanetary viewing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fantastic.
I didn't even know that they had Wi-Fi on Uranus.
I didn't know either. I would have thought it would have been hard to get a signal there. Hey, there's a holler from Canada.
All right, Run It Up Legion from Canada. Very nice. Getting a lot of Americans there lately, I heard.
Canada, if that counts. Of course it counts. Of course. Hey, from France.
We
What's
love
up, Wolfie?
Canada. It's America's hat.
Wolfie from France joining us. Apparently they have dial-up there on your Oh my god. I love it. And the chat goes wild. All right, 3 players to this flop here. Check it out. Jack, Ace, Jack on the flop.
No one connecting.
Whiff City for everybody. Population U3. Ethiopia. Thanks for joining us, Hidden. Oh, and another Jack peels off. This is going to be whoever bets it's going to get it here.
Oh man, these guys are just one Jack off in this pot.
I see what you did there. All right, Jason with King High.
I couldn't keep a straight face with that one.
You tried though. You tried, and that's
if only they had a Jack, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Redeman joining us from Brazil. Oh, a couple people
they
joining
make a
us from
full
Brazil.
house. Good job, guys.
Well,
full
this
house
is
time.
called Chop Pot. Let's see if we can blow somebody off this hand here. Somebody's got to bet. Somebody bet like $10. Please, somebody.
Oh, they're checking.
Anybody? Bueller?
I know you have to bet.
Bueller? Anybody? Bueller? No?
$5 bet.
Bet 11.
How much for just one rim?
There we go. You can always bet on a Oh, is that Reggie?
I love it.
Reggie's gonna fire out 25. He's a quarter's a good thing.
But the thing that's crazy here, he could have an ace.
I know. Raptor Dog from Colombia. What's going on?
Very nice.
The pure Colombia.
Oh, he's getting
Oh,
balls.
it's good.
Oh,
Ship it.
Reggie.
Check it all the way down until we make a boat on the
love
board
it.
and then take it.
Bet the board, scoop the pot.
Love it.
That's all you got to do.
Bet the board, scoop the pot.
Very nice
Sounds
bet.
like very basic, straightforward poker instructions, but it's gonna win. Come to Stones here. There's lots of stuff to see, lots of exciting features. Sometimes there's some random people outside our booth fogging up the window.
It's a lot better than the flashers we usually get, though.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Still not top notch, but
It's an attempt. It's an attempt, and it disappears. Magic.
Weird, I have that effect.
Wow. Turns an outie to an innie.
there you see it, the Veronica and Friends game. Normally on the 3rd Wednesday of the month, will be coming to you in December on the 14th. Don't miss it. Mark your calendars right now. It's always a train wreck. Jason picks up pocket kings in this pot, so we're probably going to see a little bit of action from him. No one else with much to work with. Let's see if he can figure out how to extract some money. It's a good start with Cory leading out with ace-6.
Trackster 8, we are located in Citrus Heights, California. We are just north of Sacramento, California. So there
Or
we go.
as we like to call it, Stackramento.
Stackramento with all the stacks.
Yeah.
Speaking of stacks, look at Reggie's big old tower of green over there. So let's see, we got a raise to 35 from Cory here with ace-6, and then Jason's gonna quickly 3-bet up to 100, and Cory's gonna get out of the way here. He's gonna take it down with kings.
Easy game. Yes, Benjamin, you are absolutely correct. The 1-3 games at Stones are super action-packed. They are uncapped. So there's been plenty of action in this game tonight, but as far as like the players and interaction at the table, they've been pretty quiet.
Yeah, no, it's been a pretty submissive game here. I mean, a couple pots got a little, escalated a little quickly, but other than that, it's been pretty light, pretty chill, pretty ABC.
Daddy URBS in the chat room, welcome. He states that a pro would sit down and run these cats.
Daddy Herbs.
First of all, these are not cats, these are people. Secondly, put your money where your mouth is. Come on down. We invite you to join the game. Just about every night we have someone in the chat room talk about how they could just squash this game. And to that we say, you can get in the game. Come join us. Play some 5-5, some 1-3, 5-10. Even a week from this Wednesday, 1025, no
You know,
limit.
and it's funny when I see people say that, oh, I crushed this game at a 1025. I'm like, you have no excuse. And at 1025, worst it can cost you is a plane ticket's like $500. You can make that in like one hand. So just come on down. Yeah.
Easy. We'd love to have you.
And all you got to do is call that number we're going to put up in the chat here. You can call it, text it, and that's going to go direct to this guy. He loves when you hit him up around 2 or 3 a.m. It's his favorite time.
My favorite time.
For sure. But yeah, we've had players who watch us from all over the country, all over the world actually, who happen to be in the area, and they come in and they get right on the stream. And it's a super fun time.
At Kurt 88, if you're gonna heckle us, you gotta spell right. Spelling's hard though, I get it.
It is. Yeah. Top to bottom, left to right, groups of words make sentences. It's a lot of work.
Very hard. You know, in the day and age with spell check though, not many excuses.
Well, you know.
Spelling's difficult.
Alright, so it looks like action going around here is going to be just kind of a limped around pot. Maybe a live 10. Okay, so ace 5-7 here, couple of spades. Kelly G does spike a flush draw here on the flop. And other than that, a whole lot of nada, really.
Whole lot of nada.
King peels off. That's going to give Raymond a little bit of catch-up here. Raymond now with the best hand with a pair of kings. Reggie's going to check. Kelly's going to check behind there. And Raymond's going to exercise his option to bet. Fire out 20. Now, you saw there Jason with a super quick call here with 3-4 with a wheel draw. Jason almost beat Raymond in the pot when he bet the 20 bucks. And the 9's going to cinch this hand up for Raymond. Unfortunately for Raymond, Jason really doesn't have any sort of hand to give value there. It's going to be checked through, and Raymond's going to take it. Just fold 10-17. You're absolutely right. That was a double gutter. And Brick City on the river. Yeah, the players are allowed to watch the stream on their phone, like I said, because it's got a 20-minute delay. So obviously, you know, they're watching all the information. Some players choose to watch it, some players don't. I think the majority of players generally go back if they have a question about a specific hand they were involved in, or a read they thought they made on a player and they really wanted to see what they had. So they'll go back for information on that. Which actually brings us to another subject we've talked about, which is multiple levels of how deep your game wants to get. Because we've seen players who watch the stream who then know how other players are reacting and then adjust their play accordingly. So it's kind of like, I saw you do this, so I do this. So
it's levels on top of levels.
Yeah, many levels.
I know that he knows that I know that he knows that I know he knows.
You know?
You know?
Yeah, pretty much like that. Server in a hand, could you just tank for 20 minutes? It's true. I mean, you could. I don't think we'd let you get away with that, but yeah, you could. You could try.
Someone might call a clock.
If you keep tanking for 5 minutes at a time and make it overtime, then maybe you could. So it looks like this pot's going to check around here over to Bo, who checks as well over to Reggie with 8-9. He's got a gut shot here. He's going to take the option. Gut shot and position. He's going to fire at 110. Pot size bet here. And Peter's checking out, as is Jason, so is Jeff, and I think that's going to be enough to get through here. I don't see Bo looking him up with bottom pair, but you never know. I love our chat. Thanks for joining us, guys. Good times here. Let's see. Straight ace 180. We don't have a pocket cam, actually. That little diamond you're looking at there is, we use RFID chips in the cards. Yep. So those cards are set on those little diamond pads, and then that information gets sent back to our system here, and then we hang out with you guys.
Also known as RFID. Right? That's a thing, right?
678 getting technical and saying when we talk about levels on levels on levels and adjusting to readjusting, that's called oscillating pure strategies.
That word's too big.
Yeah, we're just going to call it OPS, dude.
Yeah.
It's super OP.
You down with OPS?
Yeah, you know me. Man, you are off on every single song tonight. That's like a 10
That's how it went. That's how it went.
Oh, okay, gotcha. No, that makes sense. Makes sense.
I told you, we only had the generic version.
We got the unlicensed version. All right, so it looks like Aaron's going to limp in here for 10 bucks. Bo's checking out over Reggie here, 9 deuce. Raymond's going to limp along as well, as is Peter, and we got a check. So, looks like we've got 5 players going to the flop here. King, Queen, 4 to the flop. Kelly with way the best of it here with Ace, Queen. Cory with the Queen as well with the weakest kicker. So we got check, check, check over to Aaron, who's going to bet his pair fours. And Kelly's going to make the call. So Aaron bets 20, Kelly calls the 20. Most of the other players are gone. Cory's going to come along as well for the 20 bucks. 10 on the turn. It's going to actually improve Kelly's hand a bit and give her a straight draw as well if a jack peels off.
Not much hope for Cory or Aaron at this point. They got slim draws to take the lead. Kelly in great shape.
Sly Cry, I mean, he kind of brings up a point there. I mean, I kind of surprised to see Kelly no raise pre-flop with Ace Queen, especially being that she has the button. Surprised not to see a little pot builder there.
She's not being as aggressive as she could. She's playing it safe here. And now we're heads up between Aaron and Kelly. Is it A?
No, everybody folded. Kelly's going to take it down.
Aaron or Aaron?
Aaron.
Aaron. Okay, got it.
I'm going to agree with JKH here. I think Kelly should have loaded up the pot a little bit of pre-flop on the button there. Being that she has position. You never know. But yeah, I would have liked to see a small raise there. There was a lot of weak hands. I don't know how much extra she would have got there, but.
I don't know how they can tell. He's camouflaged.
All right, so it looks like we got a raise to 10 here from Aaron, and a 3-bet to 25 from Bo.
The mute Jake command is still in the chat room. I just took a shot with that one.
Oh, wow. Wow. Love it. So to the flop here, Jack 5-4, couple of hearts. Bo connects with his 4. It's actually going to put him out in front in this pot.
Straight Ace 180 in the chat room asking about PLO. Actually, yes, every second and fourth Monday of the month we do a 5-5 PLO game. There was one tonight. We don't stream them though, but we do coordinate the game through Stones Live. They get pretty sick too. The PLO games.
Oh yeah, I know the outer tables
insanity,
are in it. Oh yeah,
insanity.
For sure.
Next week on Monday, the first and third Mondays, we do an 8-16 Omaha high-low. Always a fun game as well.
And taking a look around, looks like we have another 9 games running outside of this live stream right now.
Not bad for a Monday night.
Not bad for a random Monday night.
In Sacramento.
And the other thing we do too, guys, out here in our live games is for Monday Night Football as well as Sundays, they pick a game or two throughout the day.
Rack attack.
Yeah, and then every single time a touchdown is scored, they throw a rack of chips in the middle, and it's a splash pot for any random table here.
Seems like a pretty sweet deal.
Hey, they give away money. I mean, depending.
It's free money.
They've picked games before where people just keep scoring and scoring. They've given away thousands of dollars in a day. Yeah.
If you're playing in a 2-5 or higher, they actually give you $200.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. Anytime there's PLO on the stream, it pretty much means you gotta have Jake in the booth.
Yeah.
The resident PLO master. The bearded wonder.
And Val. Val's pretty good. Unfortunately, Val is out for extended leave, a very unfortunate stripper pole accident.
Yeah, it's rough.
We wish Val a quick recovery.
I don't know why all of our female commentators here double as stripper poles.
Probably because of what we pay them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
JK age 15, Jake should be playing in every game.
No, this isn't a seniors event, so Jake's not allowed in this game.
Ouch.
Sick burn. He'll see that later.
He's in there right now. Ankle Spanker 06, welcome to the chat, what's up? I don't know if you're talking to me or this Justin, but I'll say hi to you anyways. We're both Justins. See?
Boom. No.
Ankle Spanker.
So brutal.
What the hell is that?
Just let it happen.
What kind
Just
of
let
name
it
is
happen.
Ankle Spanker? Oh my god. What's up, Chris? How you doing?
Maybe it's Ankles Panker. You don't know.
Oh, you're right. It's Ankles Panker. That makes more sense.
Got it. Of course it does.
All right, we're heads up to the flop. Wow, Aaron, what a flop. Hits a pair, open-ended, both still in the lead, but as you can see from the percentages, it's 50-50. The turn's gonna change everything.
Oh, wow, that's fun. So now we're open-ended
my
straight
God.
flush to a paired board with two pair. So looks like Aaron's going to fire 50. Bo's going to snap call. And he makes the straight.
Wow.
Aaron with the check mark. Now he's got the dummy end of the straight, plus it completes diamonds, and the board is paired. He's still going to value bet it here, but a large raise would be a little scary by Bo. You know, be a little scary to Aaron here. He definitely doesn't want to see a large raise. That would put him in the tank for a minute. So he fires 75. It's going to put our pot right around 285 here.
You know, Bo is good at chasing these draws, and when he hits them, he's good at sizing his bets to get value out of them. That's one thing that I've really noticed as great about
call.
him.
He's going to call there. So yeah, so Aaron's going to flip over the best hand here, and Bo's going to see those 10s are no good.
Rough break for Bo. Aaron really going, he's going to that river with 11 outs, able to hit open-ended straight or a flush. 10s just can't hold up in that scenario.
So guys, if you're just joining us, click that heart and subscribe. We're here with you twice a week, every Monday and Wednesday for 3-hour chunks of cash game action. Anything from 1-3 all the way up to 10-25. And we've seen some action in some of those games. So we've seen 10-25. There was a 10-25 live 50, live 100 double straddle. Yeah, that got a little crazy. All sorts of fun stuff. No, do your thing. I know he's having arts and crafts time over here. We're just gonna let him roll.
I'm drawing a dog on a surfboard.
That makes perfect sense, of course. All right, so let's check this out here. Raymond with ace jack here. He's gonna come in. He's gonna raise it up.
See?
He's gonna make it 20 to go, and it looks like Peter right behind him with queens is gonna. We're gonna see a 3-bet from Peter here, and Peter's gonna 3-bet to 55.
Peter's been waiting patiently for a big hand, and here it comes. Of course, every time I get queens, I'm in the same situation. There's a couple aces out there, and they're just ace magnets. Let's see what happens with Peter here. It looks like he's going to end up heads up with Raymond.
All right, so ace jack, first queens going to the flop. 3-7-8, super,
No ace.
yeah, super,
Great flop for Peter.
super brick flop here. Peter's gotta love that flop. Raymond's gonna check. Peter's definitely gonna fire out here. Pot's at 120. Peter's gonna fire, what, 70? 70 it is.
Raymond may decide to see one more card just because of that backdoor spade draw. Where he could really get into trouble here is if he makes a call, hits a jack, he might think he's good. Or he may choose to play it safe here and just let it go altogether. Yep, and that's the line he wants to take.
Bill Perkins. Raymond's about to buy Peter a 6 salad. Love it. Where's Queen Jack Jack on the flop when you need it?
Right?
Turn ace. So sick.
We saw that on the hand similar to that on the main event final table when Chris Moneymaker was in here with Jake. Remember that hand?
Yeah.
Tony B.
That was nasty.
Who also did really well in a televised WPT event not too shortly before that. So
nice.
Yeah, he's running good, but until that hand.
Dude, there's some strong poker presence around the greater Northern California, Sacramento area.
That's why it always cracks me up when people get in the chat room and like, oh, I would come there, I would crush all the games. So you guys do not know how good of players there are here in Sacramento.
It's true. So Master C has a request that says, hey, how about you guys make the live stream no hats and sunglasses?
That's just crazy talk.
I like you, man, but you're crazy. You got a dart in your neck. Yeah, there's your movie quote for you. So it looks like call 20 all the way around. We got race 25 by Peter, and nobody's going anywhere here. Fun little pot developing. Jack 7 deuce, super rainbow. Bo spikes at Jack, best of it on the flop.
Only 6 players in on this one.
Jessica, we just stream here. Click that heart and subscribe. We're here with you at least twice a week, and then sometimes on the weekends for special tournament events.
Like this coming weekend.
Exactly. Wait, what's this weekend? Screw me up.
Rascal Boy in the chat room. You got me. What is LUL? Isn't it supposed to be LOL? I see everyone using LUL. Is that the new thing the kids are doing? I don't know the new abbreviations. I'm getting too old. Look, I got the gray hairs.
All of the
nose
hairs.
hair. See, I got the nose hair growing out there in the ears and everything. I don't know what LUL is.
Bo here is going to fire out 75. Going to get called by Jeff. Bo's going to get the check mark on the river. Bo's Jack leading against Jeff 7 here.
LOL is so 2015.
Roller skates? Ruffle
Do I need an Urban Dictionary this? Do you know what's going on?
I'd be careful with the Urban Dictionary. Tread lightly with the Urban Dictionary. Just throw that out there. I once was looking for a skee-ball machine locally, so I Googled Sacramento skee-ball, and Urban Dictionary popped up with a definition that I was unaware of. I'll let you kids go on a treasure hunt yourself.
I'm all in on this one.
I'll let you kids go on your own treasure hunt with that.
I'm going to start with Sacramento skee-ball.
I am very worried for you guys.
Urban Dictionary. Word of the day is pentagonorrhea. I have to know.
Did not condone any of this.
I have to know.
I plead the fifth if you're going to Urban Dictionary, guys. Just throwing that out there.
A disease earned through the chain of command in the U.S. military. That's a thing. Okay, what was the other one? Sacramento skee ball. Sounds like our microphones are right up on the.
It's here. Yeah, that's fine.
It's me?
Well, it's that website you're in.
You the man. That's why we got a techie guy.
Going to the
here.
board here. Ace Jack 9. Pocket Kings for Aaron here. King's way out in front against Cory, but he does wake up with a straight draw.
I'm gonna let you guys look that one up on your own.
Oh, apparently Running Up Legion has copy pasted that into the chat.
Oh yeah, that's
not the only one. Wow, and that was an innocent Googling for me looking for an arcade machine, guys. I assure you.
Okay, moving on to LOL.
Wow,
we got some mods taking care of that. Are you guys sleeping or what? Jesus.
And that's what happens when I try to Google an innocent arcade machine for purchase, guys. That's how that goes down.
We got to be careful what we say in here. Our chat is very impressionable.
I know. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I apologize, but thank you for joining us.
Okay, For all of you guys using LUL in the chat room, you might want to go Google what that actually means, because I don't think you're intending it this way. However, the secondary meaning is also some internet users are substituting it for laughing out loud, which is LOL. But the first definition, yeah, go copy and paste it. I don't care. We can delete you.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
All right, unmute us here. I need to hear what's going on.
Okay.
I need to hear this crazy table chat.
All right, we're going to start paying attention to the game again. You should too.
Wow, I'll never live that one down. All right, good talk, guys. Now that we've all had our fun with Urban Dictionary, back to the action.
How did Sacramento even get mixed up in that?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Obviously somebody had a good time in Sacktown once. All right, 9-3 deuce here, couple of hearts. Bo with the nut flush draw. Nobody else connecting with anything, really. Oh, man.
Jesus.
Thanks for joining us, guys. I figured, you're never going to be bored here. Stone's Live. Welcome.
This show has just gone completely off the rails.
I don't know if it was ever really on the rails. Oh, this chat makes me happy inside. The Sacramento skee ball tourneys.
Oh, and all of a sudden we have over 1,000 viewers.
That's what happens, guys. Come on down to Sacramento.
So you guys don't want to talk about poker. You want to talk about this other stuff. Fine, we'll talk about the other stuff. What else? What else have you accidentally found on Urban Dictionary?
No, that was fully honest. And I was just looking for a machine. I googled it. It was the top link. I said, "What's this?" And I was like, "Wow, that sounds like a fun game."
That's awesome.
It's exciting. A little bit more than I was looking to spend on a game, but
yeah, I think that could get quite pricey.
It's true.
All right, let's look at some poker hands.
Speaking of poker, or not in that regard, Cory in C3 waking up with 10s. +1, he's going to make it raise up to 40 here. Raymond's going to come along and make the call with deuces, do a little set hunting. So deuces to 10s here, heads up, going to the flop.
I can't stop looking at the chat.
The chat's killing you. Okay, king 8-4, couple of clubs here.
10's in good shape. May not know it though with that overcard on the board. Jesus, guys, I gotta turn my computer off.
Oh man.
All right.
This guy on the left, I think he's talking to you. You're like Norman Chad on Wii.
Jesus.
Fantastic.
Only I was.
Fantastic.
Oh my God, am I red?
I hope so.
I don't get embarrassed easily. This chat room got me tonight.
Chat room's on point, dude. I love our guys in the chat.
We were just talking today about the Stones outtakes. I think this show's gonna have.
Oh yeah, no, seriously, we need an outtakes episode, a little post-production of like what it's really like behind the scenes.
Gonna need some more water.
And the best part is, in about 15 minutes, you'll see these guys watching and listening to the stream. What the hell is that? You'll see them start Googling stuff. That'll be fun.
Oh my God. Welcome to Stone's Live Poker, guys. If you're just joining us for the first time or the second or third time, but you haven't, click the heart button. Please follow us. We have much more, many more. I don't know the grammatically.
No, we have a lot more.
It.
What he's going to say is we have a lot more Urban Dictionary Easter egg hunts coming to you soon.
Oh, the Easter eggs. Yeah, the Easter eggs. That's what I was going to say.
It's true. Scavenger hunts.
Because everyone loves Easter.
Scavenger hunts on Urban Dictionary coming soon. So we got a raise to 25 by Bo here with 8-5 suited. Reggie makes the call. Going to the flop here, 8-4-9. Bo does connect with his 8. Reggie with a couple of overs here. So Bo's going to fire out 40, being our original aggressor here. He's going to continue the betting line. And Reggie just going to think about if Bo's full of crap or not.
Wow, Reggie's going to come along here.
And he's going to look
$40 with air.
Another 4 peels off on the turn here. Pairs the board.
Now this is what I was talking about earlier. Bo's really good at playing these middle disconnected cards. And when he hits them, he can extract value, especially from these big hands that aren't going to believe him.
Exactly. So now he's firing a half pot bet. Pot was at 150, fires 75, pushing the pot to 2 1/4. And now Reggie is going to get out of here. Oh, man. I love it. So taking a look at stack sizes, looks like we're just about 8 to 9K in play on the table here. Love a little 5-5 game. Octavio, our dealer, is checking out. Gonna have a fresh action dealer coming with us in the box here. Thanks for joining us, guys. We have about a half hour left on this stream.
Not too late to click the heart button and follow us. We'll plant a tree for every follow we get tonight.
That's a lie, but we will appreciate the follow.
What an ass.
What, are you Johnny Appleseed? Did I not know about this? What are you going to go outside, put a pot on your head? You know what, never mind. It involves pot. We already said Norman Challenge.
Oh, Jesus.
We got it. Here it comes. All right, if you are just joining us, though, those red chips, take a look. Those red chips are 5s, the green chips are 25s, and the blue chips are dollars. Do all dealers have the same haircut? No, the women have different haircuts.
That would be an interesting requirement. If you want to deal at stones, this is the haircut you must have.
That'd be intense. Intense. Looks like malware warning is spelled correctly instead of malware warning. That's a good sign.
That's what started it all.
Moving on, yeah.
Right there. When we had Nightbot saying, be careful of malware.
Malware warning hype. Tank X knows what's going on.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Our chat's on fire. To the flop. 7-3 deuce. Go full of spades.
Just mute us. Don't look at the game. Just watch the chat room. It's the most entertaining thing about this stream tonight. You guys rock. Don't forget there's an 8-ball in there too.
Yeah, welcome to Sacramento. All right, so 9-10 here. Look at this. Bo connects with the turn. Just going to put him out in front here. And Aaron's going to bet. Bo's going to snap call here. 3 on the river. No help to anybody. Bo with the check mark.
10 is good enough if he can hang on. I don't think Aaron's not going to bet here, so Bo might try to extract some value. A tiny bet, just get something. Not much I think Aaron's going to call with here. Bill Perkins, I forgot there was a poker game going on too. Things just went way off the rails in here tonight. And we apologize. Like normally, you know, it's not Veronica in here.
Exactly.
It's normally we're focusing on the game, but this has just been too much fun. All right, there's your chip counts for the night. Peter way out in the lead. Actually, a couple big stacks. Peter, Jeff, and Raymond close to the $2,000 mark. We have a lot of exciting hands and matchups here. Who's commentating the Western Senior Poker Series final table?
Well, it won't be Jake. Zing!
Why, because he'll be at the final table?
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
I'm getting trolled so
As
hard.
of right now, it's just me.
Nice! Good
You
luck
want to join
with that.
me next Sunday?
Good luck with that. This Sunday?
Yeah.
This Sunday coming up?
You guys want more Justin and Justin?
I don't know, man.
Let's let them decide.
Oh, let me look up Urban Dictionary, see if I can find some good material for us first.
If you guys want Justin and Justin this Sunday for the Western Senior Poker Series final table, type 1 in the chat room. If you don't and you want someone else, 2. How about that? We'll let them decide.
Danger, danger. Everybody's going to give me a number 2 here.
You need a number 2.
Who does number 2 work for?
Who does number 2 work for? All right, we got 1 for us. Justin and Justin right now coming back.
Boom, nail it.
1-0.
Mr. Hodnick. Blink, I'm so in trouble here. Blink if you need help. Blink if you are being held against your will.
You don't go to church.
No, but I mean held against my will.
Oh.
For sure.
3 jacks for Reggie. Reggie's been hitting some hands tonight. You take it down. He even gets called. Bo with a ace, no kicker, gonna pay him off.
Wow.
We got a few ones. I guess it's you and me next Sunday, huh?
Well, I mean, you know,
Can't let the fans down.
can't tempt me with a good time.
Can't let the fans down.
Well, it's the senior event, right?
It is the senior.
Nice.
You
nice.
can't play.
Well, I mean, I'm figuring, you know,
You're
I mean,
not old enough.
how late do they really stay up, though? That's what I'm thinking. I mean, you know, if they're in bed with a warm glass of milk watching Matlock by like 7, that'll be a quick final table.
Matlock, wow.
Yeah, or Murder, She Wrote on their plastic-covered couch. What other dated references can I give you?
Oh my God.
It's all right. Now I'm gonna get shanked.
Golden Girls?
Yeah, Golden Girls. Blanche is my favorite. Sorry, just kidding. Just kidding. I love you, Betty White. I hope you never die. You're eternal. Mr. Deadshot really thinks I'm Ted Cruz.
Oh my God. You kind of look like Ted Cruz.
No. Now you're just being rude.
Like a younger, more handsome Ted Cruz.
Don't try to church it up, son. Don't try to church it up now. Wow. Congratulations, Slappy, for hanging out with us. Our chat isn't the only thing on fire tonight.
I think it's on us that our mods are working overtime tonight.
Oh man, so brutal.
No more Urban Dictionary references. Banned along with the whipped cream.
Oh man, brutal. Ace 4 deuce here, couple of spades, checks around. Another 4 for Aaron here, connects with trips on the turn.
Bunch of spades out on the board, and Jeff with the only spade. Can he stick around? Is it worth sticking around?
40 bucks out there. He's gonna bet. Aaron's gonna bet 20 here. Oh my God, Golden Girl skee ball. Good God.
My stomach's gonna hurt after this stream. What the hell is going on?
Thanks for joining us for this random shit show debauchery of awesomeness known as poker. Good times here, guys. Good times indeed. Taking a look, we got Peter on the big stack here with 1.9K. He's been chilling. You know, Peter had a couple big pots earlier, chipped up to about 2K, and then he's just been hanging out. I think he needs more salad to really push to the next barrier.
He's like
here.
not even close to the table. He's just taking it easy. There's Nightbot giving the warning for the chat room, and I apologize too because I think we started it.
No, he instigated the whole thing. This guy's over here bringing up Urban Dictionary. It's so bad.
Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, you gotta try and keep it semi-clean in the chat room.
just semi though, for sure. Not all the way. I feel bad for these players who are going to go back and be like, I'm going to watch my play and critique it, and they're going to be like, what the hell are these guys talking about? Oh, so brutal. So Bo over here under the gun, make it 35 with ace king to go, and looks like we just have one taker on the button here. We have Jason who's going to look him up. Oh, Elijah Jeff's coming along as well.
Hilbert is what's the Urban Dictionary word of the night from now on.
Oh man,
it could be a hit. It totally could be a hit.
I feel like we're hitting the same board here. 4-4-7 out there.
Yeah, we got two mystery hands and Bo with ace king. Now you see Bo play those kind of ragged hands, but let's see how he does with a premium hand. And we kind of have to guess at what Jeff and Jason have here. Well, not anymore. Jeff's out of it, but Jason's betting.
Raider Pig 12, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. The Terrible Stream, always good times. Terrible Stream says it is very clean for a Twitch chat. I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, he's not wrong. Twitch chats generally escalate pretty quickly in a weird direction.
Spade draw and flush draw. I'm sorry, flush draw and straight draw get there. And Jason could be good for either of those, but Bo does have an ace, so basically Jason needs to have hit some big draw.
Steelers had posted a comment that he opened up a GoFundMe page to support skee ball in the Sacramento area.
Oh, God.
So that was very nice of him.
I'll donate. What the hell?
It's good. Very good. Very good.
It looks like Bo's going to scoop that up, so my guess is the draw was not hit. Terrible Stream says he's seen Facebook Live and PBS worse than this.
Yeah, I bet
PBS, really?
I bet it, for sure. Well, I mean, come on, PBS, I mean, what else are you going to do? You might as well just get in there to troll. I mean, you know, come on.
But they don't have a chat room in PBS.
I don't know.
You guys kept it going. You guys did. You know, these guys are my heroes. I'm going to take a picture. Take a picture of the internet. There we go. Right.
I don't even know if he took a picture.
Yeah, got you. That way I can keep you guys forever.
I feel like it was just Inception. Like
in my heart.
Picture. Oh, Facebook Live, PBS News. Got it. So Sly Cry, picking up a little read, says Bo loves to do the fake grab for chips to bet and then check when he's unsure about his hand. All right, so it looks like we got a raise here from Cory over here in C3, Ace-7 suited. He's coming in for a raise. He's going to make it 35 to go.
Tempting.
Love it. And Jason's going to come along and make the call here, as is Bo. Oh, look at this flop for Bo here. Lots of sixes for Bo. Mark of the Beast, 3 sixes. Coming at you. And look at this. So Ace-7 hearts here gets checked through on the flop. Cory actually turns a straight draw, or a flush draw. Our original aggressor here, he's going to fire out, looks like 75, 100, something like that. Maybe 75. Oh, it's 100, and he's going to get called, obviously, by Bo. Bo's going to complete the full house on the river.
Yeah.
That is going to double pair the board, and that's where you table the monster.
Easy
there.
game.
Yeah,
Easy game.
Bo's going to take it down. All right, this is the power 20 minutes. I think we're going to see one of the pots of the night here in these last 20 minutes.
We've got quite a few good ones already.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a couple that we missed because we were Googling things on Urban Dictionary.
I don't know. I mean, he's kind of got a point with the Urban Dictionary word of the week. I don't know where we can go with that, though. And I can think of another couple off my head, but one for tonight's enough so far. Oh, the terrible stream likes us. He really likes us.
He just got my heart.
He's like, this is the most fun I've had in a long time since like doing other things that weren't really fun at all.
Guys, don't forget, if you are enjoying the show, and even if you're not, click that heart button and follow us. We want you to be a part of our family. We want to let you know every time we go live so you can join us for some live poker action. We have 5 commentators. You're not always stuck with us. For example, Wednesday for our 1-3 game, you guys get the Bearded Wonder and Michael Longcar, who just took down the Ante-Up World Championship.
Yeah, so he's actually like a real poker player if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, we have a couple of those.
It's true. Now, granted, he's a real poker player who took down the championship in a bathrobe. But
he did play in a bathrobe.
But still, it doesn't really matter as long as you're taking home the check for $45K in your pocket. So, I mean, does it really matter if you're wearing a bathrobe? I mean, you got to respect that.
Now, we got a big hand shaping up here. Pocket Kings, Ace-10, Ace-8 suited potentially coming into the pot here. And we're 3 ways. The 8 hits, Ace-10 misses. King's still out in the lead. And let's see what happens here. We got Jason leading out with his Ace-10. Or, I'm sorry, checking around to the button, and Aaron leading out with his Kings. That may be just a good enough bet to keep Kelly around and get rid of Jason. We'll see what happens here. Kelly believing she might be best here, hitting a middle pair on this board.
Queen on the turn.
No help.
Nobody.
Who's it improve?
Nobody.
Right. And Aaron continuing to bet, and Kelly's gonna let it go there. She needed to get some big help on the turn, or she was not continuing.
Loyal Ray, am I a good poker player? I guess everything is subjective, but yes, I have played a few times. I've made some pretty deep runs and some solid tourneys. No, I don't have any bracelets or rings yet, but I'm working on it, so give me time. Like I said, though, when I was close to that circuit ring, I really wanted to get it sized up for the middle finger.
Right.
It's going to be solid. Stone's Gambling Hall is located right outside Sacramento, California, off Highway 80. If you have any sort of Highway 80 around you, it is the same Highway 80. I assure you, hop on it and drive to us. Might take you a couple minutes, might take you an hour, might take you a day.
Check out the website, stonesgamblinghall.com. We also have a free app in the iTunes and Google Play Store. Just type in Stones Gambling Hall. You can see all the games that are running right now, upcoming tournaments, Sammy's menu. We have great food here.
Awesome food. What's your favorite thing?
Here, I like the duck tacos, or hate to be a sucker and go with the norm, but based on Peter, we'll go with the chicken salad. Yeah, the balsamic chicken salad's pretty tasty.
Very nice.
Pretty good. It makes me feel less guilty about sitting still at a poker table for 8 hours at a time. You know, just saying.
I like the lamb chops. The lamb chops are amazing.
From the Sacramento Ski Ball, capital of the world, Stones Gambling Hall. Coming at you Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Lawson says he's going to make a 23-hour drive just to try that salad.
You know what? If you do that, I'm buying your salad.
Boom, done. You guys heard it. If you drive at least 23 hours to get here, free salad on this guy.
And a beer.
Yeah, I was going to make a bad joke, but yeah, and a beer. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll give you a salad and a beer. It's way better than what I was going to say.
The chat room goes crazy. Free salad!
Dude, this guy gets away free salads, bro. Oh my god, bro. It's a baby whale. Normally, actually, a lot of our games normally have booze. These guys aren't drinking as much, but a lot of these games, generally people are getting pretty heavy in the booze side. John Buggs, what's going on? We are live with you. You got Justin Kelly and Justin Coritis here.
J&J.
A resident poker player and resident tournament director.
TD.
Coming at you.
Or super tournament director.
Ooh,
An STD.
I would rephrase that. I'd think about that again.
You don't,
But
you don't think that's a good title?
That's not the first way I'd introduce myself to like a new
Super
prospective
tournament
woman.
director.
You know, just saying.
Super tournament director.
Got it. Still STD. I would not.
It's got
do
a
that.
nice ring to it.
Yeah. There's no ringing. The doorbell's broken. Just stop.
Pill Perkins, we used to do PLO streams, but unfortunately with the RFID readers, it's very difficult to pick up all 4 cards, and we couldn't deliver the quality stream that we wanted to deliver. So right now, we run our PLO and Omaha's outer table games. We give you Hold'em on the main stream and final tables for our tournaments. Yes, Jimmy Bluffett, we can share a plate of lamb chops next time you're here. It'll be exciting.
You guys gonna Lady and the Tramp it, like
Yeah.
the one noodle together? And
Lady and Trampet.
nice.
Yeah.
You're clearly the tramp, so boom.
He got me.
Wow. Looks like Lorson said, I'm Justin Ski-Ball Kelly and you're STD. This is welcome to the stream.
STD and a free salad, nice.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for joining us.
And we're back in the gutter.
Always good. We I don't know if we ever got out, like we pretend we're out of it and then we just
I was climbing and then someone kicked me in the face.
It's a big gutter. It's a big gutter. Number 1 headband. What's going on? Ooh, live 10. Love hearing that announced. Always good times. Don't answer that.
making it.
That's Jen, who grinds your tournaments. Shout out to Jen, who's watching.
Yeah.
Chatting with me from a little pineapple game here. We are the cool uncles.
Okay, that's true, but stop using LOL.
We're the coolest
Come on,
uncles.
guys. It's LOL.
We've already established what that was. The Kentucky Club.
I'm here to change the world.
I cannot deal with this.
Why'd we delete that? That was awesome.
No. There was something else that we deleted.
Oh, I missed that.
It's called the Kentucky Klondike Bar.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about.
Yeah. You can Google that later.
Oh, okay.
Good talk. 2-3-5 here. Couple of hearts coming out. Looks like Reggie here with a heart draw, a couple of overs.
Boom.
Aaron connects with his pair of fives. And the wheel right off the bat for Dr. Kelly.
all I keep thinking is, I've laughed so much in this stream. Like, how much more funny would it have been if I had a couple drinks?
So bad.
Right?
So bad. Tell me about it.
All I get is coffee in here. What the hell?
Next time you need coffee with your Bailey. So look at this board pair on the turn here.
No one wants to see that when they're going for a flush draw.
Was Kelly not in this pot? There we go. We're catching up the graphics. I'm pretty sure Kelly's in this pot and flopped a wheel, so. Dr. Kelly is really a doctor.
She is, yep.
She'll fix your crooked teeth, my friend. Slappy Steve for Mod. Slappy Steve for Prez. So Aaron's betting 35 here. Reggie is going to make the call. And over to Kelly, I'd like to see her come in for a raise here. This board's getting scarier and scarier. She needs to establish if somebody's got a boat right now. And she is. She's coming up to 125.
Weren't we seeing her cards earlier?
Yeah, she's got ace-4.
Ace-4, okay.
Yeah, so she's going to make it $1.25 to call here. She's going to start applying some pressure.
She flops the wheel, but she's not out of danger yet. A heart could peel off here and give Reggie the lead.
JKH says, yes, the announcer should be allowed / encouraged to drink on the stream. If you watch our stream with Moneymaker, he actually was just barreling on an entire wine bottle.
Right,
it was
out
just
of the bottle.
Large beer,
Yeah.
actually.
And the best part was giving Jake crap about how Jake can't drink.
Yeah, exactly. Love it. Sucker. So there we go. We got one guy getting out and Reggie getting out as well.
I would like to see a little gamble from Reggie there, but he's playing it safe, and I can respect
and
that.
And the terrible stream says Reg calls 100%. I honestly thought Reggie might have called 2. It was only another like 85 to call, something like that. I wouldn't have been surprised to see him call there.
All right, guys, we have about 10 minutes left in our stream tonight. We are here for you with live poker action every Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or also known as Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you click that little heart button. We'll remind you when we go live, and sometimes we go live outside of those Monday, Wednesday time slots when we do a final table for a tournament, like this coming Sunday for the Western Senior Poker Series that'll be taking place here at Stones. Cool thing on those tournament streams, we do stream the clock a couple hours before,
in
so
advance,
you can watch the countdown.
Nice. Yeah.
And when you see it get to 9 players, you know we're about 30 to 45 minutes away from starting the stream.
Exactly.
All right, new hand,
That's
new action.
generally when I close my tab at the bar, is when we hit about 9-handed, and then I roll in here
Smart.
for the...
Smart.
Hey guys, final table. Woo!
SMRT, smart.
Game on.
%2 on this bad boy, it's not gonna make it.
You ready to switch exploding batteries or what?
This S5, they don't explode. I'm gonna upgrade to the exploding one in February.
Nice, yeah, it seems like a solid choice. King 9-10, all clubs on the flop. Check this out. Jason just straight flops the flush.
Wow.
Neither other players in the pot here with a club. So this hand is all but cinched.
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing here is Jason sucked up all the air out of the room on this hand. No one can make anything really.
Absolutely
and you see when the little symbol next to your hand says less than 1%,
yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, that is bad. Oh my god. And that's how people like Master C get close to getting banned. Welcome back to Urban Dictionary Poker, brought to you by Stones Live. Team building. Wow, classic.
Just so you know, it doesn't matter how good a friend of the stream you are, you can get timed out.
Master C's like, I hope I can buy my way back into the stream with more beer.
It's kind of like a rite of passage getting banned from the chat room, isn't it?
It is.
Even Veronica's been banned.
Yeah.
And she's a mod.
Yeah, we allow that. We allow that.
All right, couple hands left in tonight's stream here, and let's hope we get a huge one. Again, we appreciate you guys being here with us. We're Stones Live Poker from the beautiful and luxurious Stones Gambling Hall in Citrus Heights, California. You can join this game. All you got to do is get in touch with us, let us know you want to play, and we're here every Monday and Wednesday. Click the heart, follow us. We appreciate it.
Queen 9-5 here, couple of spades on the flop. Looks like we got a gut shot straight draw for Bo. God, really, Jason with the best of it here, ironically enough, with bottom pair.
Wow.
Oh yeah, don't let Veronica use speech to text on stream. That's
yeah.
what it was.
That was
we
brutal.
remember that.
That was brutal. I'll never forget that. I had a nightmare about it.
Yeah, yeah. So bet 40 by Raymond here with his 5, and that looks like it's going to be not quite enough to push everybody out there. So Bo's going to make the call and actually turn with his straight draw, turn a pair of 8s, but giving 2 pair to Raymond as well. So now Bo's got a straight draw with a pair, Raymond with 2 pair, way out in front.
Yeah, now they're deleting mine.
Brutal. Oh, did you type that in? I was like, man, it's rough, dude. It's rough. Look at that. Another live 10 going on here. Straddling up. Wow. Just wow.
Wow.
Lots of fun here. Lots
Say
of
it backwards. Wow. Say it upside down. Mom.
I plead the fifth, guys. I don't know this guy. Just because we share a name doesn't mean we share a sense of humor, okay? I don't even know.
We're the same mind.
God, why? Ooh, don't say that. That's disgusting. I can hear that. I can think that. All right, so Jeff's going to come along here. Limped around. No raising outside of the live 10 here. 3 players. Jack 8 king on the flop, couple of diamonds here. Jason's open-ended. Jeff still with his pair of 3s, and Aaron here with 9 deuce high. There we go, 10 on the turn. That's gonna give Jason a big advantage here. Now he's open-ended with a pair.
He hits it.
Now I've heard of the Cleveland Steamer. I don't know about the American Lexicon, but we'll leave that for later, guys. We'll leave that for later. I can Google that myself.
Yeah, we do have Google.
You have the same Google I have?
I do.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Right on. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I knew without checking because.
See what you did there.
Nightbot's working overtime.
Dude,
today.
our mods and Nightbot have been on point tonight. We have just been putting in some work, guys. We're trying to keep this clean-ish. Heavy on the ish. The guys in camo checked the river because they didn't see each other. Hilarious.
I love it.
Yeah, ish. Heavy on the ish, guys.
All right, this may or may not be our last hand of the night.
Don't tease the kids. This is definitely our last.
It's getting
hand.
close. It's getting close, guys. We got pocket jacks in there, potential for some fun. Ace 3, 10 8. I like some of these hands.
I want to see some fireworks. I know the hand you really likes 8-3, but that's not going to be around.
Is it suited?
No.
No,
it's
not suited. I don't like it.
Jeff's got 8-9 of diamonds here. He's checking out. Jax makes it 30. Look at this. Everybody, that's it.
That's it. That's a wrap.
That's it. I guess that's how you win jacks. You just got to do a pre-flop.
Maybe we get one more hand out of this?
You wish.
No?
The answer's no.
I heard a no from the background.
The answer's no.
So that's a wrap. That's our show for the night. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Not only in the game, but here in the booth and the chat room, I was entertained by the. I felt like normally we're here to entertain them, but tonight I felt like they entertained
Our chat was
us.
on point. Our chat basically hosted this show.
We love you guys. We don't want you to miss out on the future fun. We have a lot of great shows coming up for you. Jake and Michael Longcar should be a fun show on Wednesday. 10:25 the following Wednesday. Western Senior Poker Series this coming Sunday. And the 14th of December, Veronica and Friends.
Yeah.
A lot of other great streams coming up. So there's a little heart icon on the front page there somewhere. They move it around.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the right corner, bottom left.
And guys,
whatever.
if you were just ever so lightly offended tonight, I'm just going to throw that out there. Sorry, not sorry.
Right there. Boom.
Just
Done.
saying. So again, thank you for joining us, guys. Click that heart. We're here every Monday and Wednesday. We're going to be here this Sunday. Always good times.
We love you guys. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you soon.